I titled the stream today. So guys, this is a very serious stream actually, by the way. This is a very serious stream, as you guys know, bro. Clash of Clans is a very serious game. And you guys already know, bro. I mean, everything I say on this stream is 100% real. And I never joke, and I never make any jokes at all. And I'm not a memer. And this game is gonna die, by the way. Oh, what did Classy Juicy just send? Classy Juicy Beef! Yo, Classy, thank you for the jewels or diamonds, it's called on TikTok. I didn't even see what you sent because it doesn't show me. Yo, thank you for the diamonds. So guys, worst update of all time or what, dude? I mean, we gotta talk about the update, bro. We just have to, you know, we just have to talk about it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to open up my chats, for some reason it's all broken. Freak, dude. The freak is that about? So worst update of all time or no, guys? What do you think, bro? Be honest. Worst update of all time or no? What do you say is the worst update, Glazer? I'm not a Glazer anymore, dude. I'm gonna be a person who follows the popular opinion so I can get likes. Anyways, yeah, guys, worst update of all time. Let's take a look, bro. So, like I said, I was watching UFC earlier, and man, I think it's time to quit, bro. You know, I think it's time to quit. They're gonna release the worst update. The game's about to die. So yeah, I came across. I was just, you know, online or on the good old Reddit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, you know, let me check out what's going on. And I saw this post, and it's called the worst update of all time. My stream deck is, oh, there we go. Worst update of all time. Bro, let me close the NBA scores. Worst update of all time post. So this post is kind of crazy because it makes a lot of good points, bro. And a lot of people call me a Glazer, but we got to talk about this, bro. So as you guys know, the sneak peeks dropped this morning. And yeah, worst update of all time. So let's talk about it. Worst update of all time. Let's see what they said. Hello, my dear Reddit clashers. This update is quite literally the worst of all time. Why is it bad? Because it just is, and I said so. I also didn't watch any sneak peek videos, and I based my opinion based off of a title headline as per usual. That's fair. Okay, that's fair. I mean, honestly, that's the best way to judge the update. If you don't agree with me right away, you are what's wrong with the game. True. Also, I hate this game, but I'm still going to play it daily because you don't tell me how to live my life and the game is free. True and also true. Very true on both sides. I mean, that's true. And honestly, you guys should stop playing because, yeah, but I won't. I actually like the game, but I actually hate it a lot because it punishes active players and only cares about returning / new / low level players who are struggling 100x more times than me, and I really don't need the ore anyways. Also, yes, we're getting free rewards, but it's not enough. We need more free things. Please give me 1 million gems. Also, it's a very reasonable request, true. It's time to make a change and stop adding updates overall. The game is dead. True, dude. The game's been dead for like the last decade. Kindly stop playing so I can be #1 player, thanks. Dang, dude. Worst update, bro. It's over, man. Like, the game is literally over. Yeah, so whoever, guys, by the way, whoever posted this, I actually agree. One of the top comments actually ratioing the post, by the way. Dude, this post got 10K views. It's so popular. Because I didn't read this post, I am now going to conclude this is the absolute worst post I've ever seen. And you know what? You, yes, the viewer, are the problem. And I said, you know what? Oh, why does it say OP? Wait a minute. Wait a second. I didn't post this. You know what? I don't even read your comment, but I disagree with you. Guys. So yeah, man. As you know, dude, worst update of all time. I switched to the dark side, guys. It's over, man. This is a very real, true post. And this is my honest thoughts, bro. So, you know, hopefully you guys can accept me into the hater. I mean, I just hate the game, bro, you know? So, look, we got 69 upwards, but we're so popular. Anyways, and then we have the Bring Back Global chat site, just in case you guys didn't see it. 500 135,782 mentions of bring back global chat. There's like a bunch more comments. So yeah, even if they brought this back somehow, game is dead, worst update of all time. So I just wanted to address it at the beginning of the stream. And yeah, whoever made this post, bro. Oh, I actually my god, I'm so rich, dude. I just got like 2 of these heartbreak things. Holy freak. Anyways, whoever made this post is actually a really intelligent person. Whoever this guy is, I agree with them. Didn't even read the post, but you know, I agree with him. Yeah, dude. So that's that's the news. That's the news. So anyways, that's the intro of the stream, bro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and you agree with my thoughts, bro. What a surprise, bro. Revealing that it was me at the end. Bro, you already know how it is, bro. You already know how it is, guys. Like, every time there's an update, I mean, everybody says worst update of all time. Worst update of all time, game is dead, blah, 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 blah. You know, obviously, it's not the worst update. I'm very excited to see what Sneak Peek 2 is going to be, so we'll see, man. Clickbaiter, shame on you. Yeah, I'm a dirty clickbaiter now. Can't wait to be really racist in global chat, lol. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Don't say that again. Jesus Christ, bro. What's up the big loot lately in battle mode? It's because the Resource Fest started today. Real and factual. What are you talking about? W rage bait. The game's not dead, lol. Why is this the worst update? Yeah, clearly if you didn't get the memo, I'm obviously joking now, guys. Hopefully you understand that. Anyways, midnight with 140 stream shake, bro. It's been a while since I streamed this early. So guys, as you guys know, Sneak Peeks did drop this morning. We reacted to it. Banger stream, banger reaction. Really good stuff coming. Obviously, I don't think it's the worst update in the game. I'm being sarcastic, right? But yeah, pretty good stuff, bro. So anyways, I was gonna say, I'm still planning on streaming for the second Sneak Peek and reacting to it, which is gonna be 5 a.m. which is in what, like 8 hours from now? 8 hours, right? Because it's 5 a.m. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go to sleep early, probably, so I can wake up for that. So I don't know how long I'll be live, maybe an hour or 2, give or take. I want to do some more, do some looting for the Resource Fest, and yeah, man, just kind of chill in the nighttime. I'm planning on streaming in the morning. Title's bait, right? Yeah. You should have seen the Reddit post that I made. Oh yeah, the Knicks won. Yeah, I saw that, bro. GG's to the Knicks, bro. Everything's negative. Just gotta ignore majority. Yeah. I mean, guys. Honestly, you know, I'm trolling. Hopefully, you guys know, bro. I'm a glazer, so you guys can't obviously think that I'm saying it's the worst update, bro. But I think it's all funny, man. Honestly, too. Like, yeah, it does suck about like not getting like the migration rewards and stuff like that. But guys, to like say the last thing about the update, guys, I really think it's kind of ironic how a lot of people were saying like people are getting punished for being maxed or whatever, and like now like rush players or whatever. It's like I feel like a lot of people live in what do you call it? Like a unrealistic world where it's like people still realize they have to upgrade the heroes, right? Like, just because they're not gonna like they're gonna be able to get the rewards or whatever, the people still realize they're actually gonna still have to like max all the hero levels, right? I mean, it's not like they're gonna get the free rewards, but yeah. Anyways, man, obviously not. You know, they don't care about the active player base. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be able to gain obviously more of the update, but dude. I mean, what would you rather have? I see some people saying like there was somebody saying earlier in the stream. I just didn't even reply because somebody else was talking to them. But somebody was saying like they would trade I honestly forgot what people were saying, dude, because people say so many crazy things, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But what was the one thing somebody was saying, like, would you trade your maxed heroes progress for like 300 star or 1,000 star or whatever? And it's just so funny because like dude, you're already a maxed out player. Like, yeah, it sucks, but bro, you're already maxed. Like, people have like this weird twisted logic. Like, it's the same thing of like when training times came out. Like, training times went away. People were like, oh, their training times being removed. I used to have to wait like 10 hours for a P.E.K.K.A, so why did the new players get to have it easier? It's like, I mean, I see what you mean, but like that's kind of crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not wrong, but also no. But anyways, man, yeah, pretty funny stuff, bro. Pretty funny stuff. I've been seeing some crazy things, you know. Maxwell is getting screwed, missing the fact that they got to play all this stuff for years already. Yeah, and it's one of those things too, by the way. It's one of those things too. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I'm not saying, like, it wouldn't be nice to have, like, the story or whatever and things like that, but, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I forgot what I was gonna say. The fact of the matter is people are still gonna have to upgrade their heroes to actually get their rewards. I mean, they're gonna have to wait longer to get it anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
not having enough ores or being way behind on epic equipment and implemented a system to try and alleviate exactly that. Crazy people wouldn't want them to take steps in the right direction.
True. Yo, human being, thank you for the laughing disco for the jewels, bro. When is the update coming? Can make your replay happen no matter how big update you give? Yeah, true. That's true. Maybe Monday or Tuesday. Max, I'm super happy with the update. I want the game to be healthy. Yeah, same. Yeah, like I'm saying though, bro. Like, I mean, I kind of debated about making that Reddit post earlier, cause, dude, to be honest, if you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me keep it real with you guys for a second, okay? All jokes aside, all glaze aside, all like SC pet whatever aside, sometimes like the back of my mind sometimes does worry, like, what if I joke too much and then people are like, okay, screw this guy, he's like ungrateful or something because he's like mocking Reddit or something, and I feel like I'm just gonna get downvoted. But then at the same time I realize I'm just like, dude, like, these people are gonna complain either way and they're not gonna listen anyways, so what's the point of trying to say the most popular opinion anyways, you know? But anyways, all jokes aside, yeah, to be real, like, yeah, it'd be nice to have the story ore, but it's one of those things where, bro, it's, trust me, bro, the update's goated. Do I think it'd be nice to have that? Sure, but a lot of people were forgetting the fact that you're gonna have to literally still upgrade all those hero levels. People were saying like, oh, like rushers benefit the most, which I guess is true, but it's not like the rushers are gonna go from like having level 20 heroes to level 100 heroes in like a month, you know? Like let me just tell you guys this, bro. All right, let me just explain to you guys this. Do I have any more war attacks? Like, basically the logic of like I'm like all over the place. The logic of like the active player base is being punished or whatever, right? Whatever you think, right? Let's just think about this objectively for 1 second, okay? Let me switch accounts here. I'll think about this objectively, right? So somebody's already maxed and they can just do whatever, right? Like, think about this, right? That person who can get the rewards is not maxed, and it's going to take them months, if not years, to even get those rewards, right? Like, you're talking like if someone's really rushed, there's 480 hero levels in the game. How long, realistically, guys, is it going to take that rush person to get all the rewards in the track? Months, if not a year or more, depending on how active they play. So it's like saying, it's one of those things where like, it's just so hard to like have a single layered opinion about it, because it's not like they're gonna be able to claim all the rewards at the beginning like somebody from the migration process is going to do, you know? They're literally going to have to go and spend months and however long it takes to max the heroes to actually get those rewards on the hero track, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, they'll be able to get it, but bro, I'd rather have, basically the point I'm trying to make is I'm happy with being maxed now than having to grind heroes again, bro, you know? Just to put it simply, I feel like that's like the most simplest way I can put it. Cause yeah, like, somebody was asking like, would you trade like a max heroes for 300 starry? And then they were like saying yes, and it's like, damn, bro, you would? Like, you would trade in months of progress to have less? I don't think that makes that much sense though, you know? But yeah, isn't this a good update? It is a good update. I'm just trolling. Update benefits max because good reason set another account. Yeah, like, another thing people were saying too, like, that's what I always think is so ironic too. So some people will say like, here's the thing, bro. Another thing that I want to say. So there, you know how when you don't play for what, like a few, like when you don't play like for a few weeks or a month or whatever, you get the where it starts to upgrade your base or whatever, you know what I mean? So if you don't play for like 3 weeks, it starts to do the auto upgrade stuff, right? And I've been asked, like in the past, like, obviously the auto upgrade will start, but people think like, basically the logic of like, if you don't play for like 3 months, you'll be at the same progress as someone who's been playing for the last 3 months. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So obviously someone who's been playing for the, like, basically the point is saying like everybody's just getting it for free. Someone who plays active for 3 months versus someone who tries to rely on like a catch-up mechanic for 3 months. I mean, who's gonna be more ahead, dude? You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where there's like, basically what I'm trying to say is there's no possible way someone who's relying on catch-up mechanics or like auto upgrade features or migration things that will ever be in the same, unless the person that's playing for the same time frame just sucks, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Unless they are just not good or something, I don't know. Like, maybe they're just not that great. I mean, like, if you're playing actively for months, then there's no possible way that a returning player or maybe, well, not with the catch-up mechanic, yeah. But I'm basically proving the point of why this feature is so important to add, you know what I mean? Like, basically I'm proving my point directly. But obviously someone who plays the game should have more progress anyways, so. Update drops, we have a week to collect the previous rewards. If we auto-collect everything, Cookie Valid collects because I have no builders. It's going to auto-collect and overflow. Yeah, as a one-time thing. What do you think about the new equipment for the Archer Queen? The Monolith Arrow? Oh, it's good. It's good. What's up, Custom? Yo, Custom, do you actually like the update or what? So this is months ago, spent money on passes, rush down on 18 ore economy, bi-monthly epics or brutal grime, up to these ultimate catch up. I don't care what others say, is a massive W. Yeah, like, I think overall it's a good update, dude, for sure. What's up, Zoro? Come back playing Cock and Hammer Jam, 27 my tunnel 12, not tunnel 15, almost max. Free equipment levels but annoy me. But instead of leveling up epic to 21, now free 15 levels. Well, I mean, that's the thing though, like, that's one of those things where it's like, I agree, like, when you put it in that perspective, it's like, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, at least people don't have to go through that anymore. I think people will start grinding for the free skins. For real though, the skins are pretty cool. What's up, hunters? Yeah, honestly too, a lot of people, I mean, like I said on the Reddit post, like, a lot of people don't really read. They don't really read or watch the sneak peek video. They just go and react off of the headline or what the main thing is floating around or whatever. And then the update comes out and everything's fine as per usual. Another thing people missed out too is like somebody kept saying like, well, what if my heroes are max but my heroes are like level 1? It's like, dude, did you not? Well, clearly they didn't, right? I don't even have to ask. Like, I don't have to ask the question, did you not watch the sneak peek video or did you not look at the sneak peeks? So basically, if you're in that scenario where you if you have only your equipments that are leveled up and you have every other equipment level 1, they're going to get leveled up a little bit for you. So it's like one of those things where you are still going to benefit and get free ore. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so you're literally going to get a free ore that way, but it's just not in the form of ore. It's in the form of the pre-leveling thing, you know what I mean? I guess we could do the math. Like, how much ore would you be getting for free? Like, let's say you get 10 equipment leveled up, pre-leveled or whatever to level 15. How much ore would that be? We should like low-key do the math and prove everyone wrong with the math. I want to actually see, is there like a ore converter or like maybe Clash Ninja has like on his site? I actually want to pull that up low-key real quick. Okay, let me, I'm still trying to do these war attacks. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see real quick. Those updates that it further makes rushing so much more efficient. If you don't want to rush, kept it ore wise, well, the auto command upgrades on the ore chest. Yeah, the thing is though, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying though. Like I feel like people are saying that at the beginning. So that migration period is only happening at the beginning, like at the start of the update, right? Like the whole entire thing of like rushing is more efficient. Like, here's what's gonna happen, right? If like, it doesn't matter if you start rushing now and playing an account now, because the way you progress in the hero journey is by upgrading your heroes, right? So you're gonna get the rewards whether you do the heroes early or do them later. Like, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna get them either way. So, yeah, like it's gonna be the same exact thing. Like, I feel like there's not really gonna be a benefit to rushing because the hero journey is based on your hero level, right? You know what I mean? Like basically the logic of like, oh, I'm gonna have level 20 heroes and I'm gonna get like all this epic pre-leveled. That's not how the migration process works. The migration process goes based off your current hero levels. You know what I mean? So if you have level 20 heroes and you go into the migration process, you're not gonna get all the rewards because how are you gonna get all the rewards if the hero journey literally requires you to have the like, do you guys know what I'm saying? So if you're rushed during this update, like, yeah, you're going to be able to get the rewards and unlock them, but you're not going to get all the stuff like at the beginning, like everybody else is. You're going to have to like actually upgrade and grind for it basically. So it's still going to take you months of progress, you know? For one recommend to hit level 15 is a month of progress. One climbing in wars and back to back for a month. Screw the math, tell the people to stop crying. Let's see Clashify. Let's see this site. Apparently, Clashify. Just gonna spin back-to-back upgraded heroes on my ults. I mean, you could. That's the thing, though. People are forgetting. Like, that's what I'm saying. People only look at the headline of the update. They don't actually take into consideration the actual, what do you call it? Like, details of the update. Like, yeah, those people who have low-level heroes or whatever are gonna be able to get their rewards, but it's gonna take them weeks, months, a year, depending on how good they are, how much progress they utilize. Like, they're still gonna have to go and grind and get the loot. They're still gonna, like, basically all the work that we already did and playing for months. Like, guys, I'm just gonna put it this way, bro. How do I put this super simply? Somebody who played in all the medal events over the past year, let's say somebody's returning to the game right now. Somebody returns to the game right now, right? They stopped playing a year ago and they return to the game right now and they get this migration bonus, right? And then there's been somebody who's been playing the last year and been playing in all the medal events. Who do you realistically think is going to have more progress? Like, it's a catch-up mechanic. It's literally a catch-up mechanic. Like, basically, there's no way that person could ever be at your level, is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no possible way that someone who didn't play as much as you, but that's what the point of a catch-up mechanic is, right? Like, somebody who plays in like one medal event versus somebody who's played in 0, this migration is nice, but there's no possible way they can be on the same level as you. They just can't. Like, you got the equipment for free and they're having to rely on getting it for free through this method. You know what I mean? And they didn't get any ores in the medal event tracks at all. They got nothing. Anyways, let's see. Levels. Let's see. What's an epic equipment I could put? 15. How do I do this? Load levels? Oh, it has me do it. How do I do this site? How do I use this? I actually do not know. I actually do not know how to use this site, guys, to be honest with you. I have never been on this website in my entire life. Ever. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't understand. To load your player code in? So wait, does it only calculate how long it would take you to get? It doesn't show you like how many ores I would need to get like a level 15 action figure or something, or what? Does that not work? Should I buy the skin set? Bro, Loki, the skin set's fire. So how do I determine? I just want to know how much it takes to get an equipment to level 15, for example. Loki excited for the new update? Yeah, me too, bro. Should I buy epic equipment? I want to use gems for the event, or should I wait and see if I get it when the update drops? You should definitely wait, bro. Bro, I'm just gonna say this right now. Paying 1,500 gems for an equipment is too expensive. I've said that for so long. Oh, single? Oh, okay. Epic? Okay. 0 to 15, right? Okay. So this is how long, or this is how much ore you need to get an equipment to level 15, right? Oh, that literally is a month. Holy shoot. Okay. So let's go based off of the logic, and let's say they give you like, so I think it's based off your town hall too. I'm not sure. But I think like when I was doing the thing, it like basically, let's say you're a maxed out player, right? And you get, I don't know, 10 equipments on the high end, pre-level to 15 or something. What is that? Like 60 starry? That's literally 600 starry there. So basically the logic is someone who's rushed and has nothing, they get the ore, but they'll start to grind and you just basically get the pre-leveled stats like that. And then plus you get like the glowy. How much glow? So that's 600 starry basically. That's 1,300 times 10. That's like 13,000 glowy. And 19.5k shiny times 10. Bro, that's literally 19,500. I put 19.5. Bro, that's literally like 200,000 shiny just from getting. But that's on the high end though. Like, but if you're going based off like, I have nothing leveled up, you know. But basically, the point is if you're getting like if you have equipments at level 1, right, to level 10 or even level 15 because it's based on your town hall. Like the point is you're getting these pre-levels. You're just not getting the actual ore. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys understand what I'm saying or no? Like, you're basically getting the ore just put into the equipment. So instead of having like a number, you get the level. Does that make sense or no? I don't think it makes sense. obviously it doesn't make sense because everybody's going crazy, you know? But you guys get what I'm saying, right? So you're still getting hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of ore for free, right? I mean, but let's not talk about that. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying is Sabrina fixed the game. Well, the game is dead, dude. So it doesn't matter. Can I ask what the code is for? As a code, turn me in the shop if you want to support me. Yeah, the game is dead, dude. I don't want level coming to be level 15. Well, give the returning says have zero knowledge about this game. This guy. Yo, what's up, PJ? Will they give us a free equipment if they deem we don't have enough of them for like a hero or something? I mean, in the hero progress track, you'll be able to get equipment from there for free. Yeah. What are your thoughts on GTA returning? Will it be the older one with some moderation, but we want it badly? I mean, we'll see, bro. We don't even know if it's returning or not. For a 17, 18 player, looks like Epic doesn't do much. Yeah, but at the same time, though, having any kind of pre-level is better than having no pre-level. You know what I'm saying? So the logic, I get what you're saying though. But it's better to have it pre-leveled a little bit so you can at least use, because a lot of epics are usable at level 15. Like, you can use like so many equipments you can use at minimum level and they'll be fine, right? I mean, obviously you want to have max equipment, right? But level 0 compared to like level 15, I mean, you know, make your pick, dude. I'd rather have at least some levels, or level 10 or level 12, whatever it is, based on the town hall, I think, than no levels. I mean, and that's just one of those things where it's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? When is an update coming out? Maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna use some epics and rather have the ores. Is that not gonna lie? Well, at least you're getting ores and pre-leveled equipment either way, though. I mean, you're still getting ores throughout the migration process, though. It's not like you're getting 0 ores. You're definitely gonna get some. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let me do this ore. Or not ore, but why does this only help the brokies and not us wealthies? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's so ironic when it comes to different updates, because like people like to flip flop. Like one side is like, oh, bro, I like how every single update it's always, bro. That's what I'm saying on internet, Reddit. Every time it's an update, it's always either or, and people can never just be like in the middle or like agree with some and then disagree with some. You know, like that's like the most sane human thing to do, is like Like, basically the point is that the update's not like 100% perfect down to the minute detail, then the update's trash. You know, there's like one thing you disagree with, the update sucks all of a sudden. It's like the worst update ever, you know what I mean? If it's not like you agree with every single little thing possible, like every single down to the like teeny beany detail, the update sucks. If you don't agree with every single thing, and you can, like, people can never just be like in the middle of like, okay, the update's good, but this could be better, you know? People always jump to like the extreme of like, this update's just terrible, you know? Am I not gonna get this? Oh my god, I might 0 star. Oh my lord. No! Minion Prince, come on. Hit it! Yes. Yeah, anyways, people always jump from extremes, like, or like one thing where it's like, oh, they don't care about free-to-play players, and then meanwhile this whole entire update's like catered to free-to-play returning players, free ore, free skins, free equipment, free magic items, and then people are like, oh, they don't care about the active player base. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, people literally have short-term memory, dude. I feel like when it comes to updates, like they'll like have one thing and then they'll forget about like the other 10 good things about the update. I'm telling you, bro. Like, if everything is not like picture perfect down to like the last detail, it sucks, dude. The game is dead. Like, if it's literally not down to the perfect detail, this update sucks, bro. You have to 100% agree with the update, otherwise it's horrible. As you guys know, dude. You can never be in the middle or anything. Am I gonna get this or no? I hope. But anyways, bro, pretty good update. I'm actually very excited, bro. I'm excited to see the rest of the update though. But if you guys want my honest opinion, update's trash. No. Anyways, the updates. I would say this update's probably top 2. Top 2 probably. If you buy an equipment, it starts at level 1, as upgraded ourselves after the hero update. Get the same equipment at level 15 to the hero journey. Buying doesn't even seem worth it anymore. In my opinion, it was never worth buying because it's too expensive. If you want my honest opinion, I think they should reduce the gem cost of equipment. In my opinion, I like flip flops. I wear them at home. Nodders. Oh, this is amazing. Except there's one of the best. Even when I spend money on ores and equipment, people say the game is trash. I installed the game once. Up to this great. If it sucks, it's just fraudulent take. Well, that's the thing too. Like a lot of people will say that they hate the. That's why I made the Reddit post the way I made it. Like, I said like, oh, I hate this game. I'm gonna quit playing, but I'm actually not, because you can't tell me what to do or whatever, you know. But so many people will say like they hate the game, but then they'll play it every day. It's like, do you actually hate it, or are you just saying that, you know? So sometimes I wonder. I mean, if you hate something in life, bro, you shouldn't keep doing it. That's not a healthy habit, dude. That's a very unhealthy habit you have there. You know, I wouldn't want somebody to do something that makes them unhappy in life, bro. You know, if you really don't like it that much, I recommend you uninstall it. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't want that, but I mean, if it's really causing people like excruciating pain, you know, I mean, that's literally the most healthiest thing you can do as a human being. Why put yourself through the torture, the trauma of playing a free game, you know? I mean, jeez, dude. I would never want anybody to suffer such a horrible life. I mean, that's like the worst possible thing that you can ever experience, you know? You don't want people to go through that excruciating pain, bro. Trust me. You have to play, by the way. It's like when they change the league icons, everyone said the update sucks. They'll delete the game if they're still playing. And people who say they're gonna delete the game are just trolling, bro. The game allow you to play Clan Wars and 2 clans at the same time, or is that bannable? Well, it's impossible to do that, but you can play Clan War and regular war. No. Uninstall, they got skill issue, bro. I'm dead. What's the price? What's your price for new skin and scenery? Yeah, it's the same price as in USD though. It's $10 for everything. Each. Look at this so far. SC team is the only one who listens to the community players. I mean, it's a good update, bro. It's a good update. Like, I think it's a good update, everything aside. And there's always going to be complainers, but I think it's a good update, bro. I think it's pretty exciting, in my opinion. Like, I was saying in the morning, when I was talking about the update, like, I didn't expect it to be, like, a fully fleshed out feature, because when they had the whole Inside the Builder Hut thing, believe it or not, I had not even seen the hero journey yet at that point. I barely found out about, like, we barely found out about the hero journey like very recently. So yeah, like I basically saw the hero journey feature like this week, literally. So I was very surprised when I saw it. I thought it was literally just gonna be like the old way, like the old way upgrading heroes was, where every 5 levels you would get like something. I thought it was gonna be more like that, you know, like every 5 levels you would get like what, like 60 star or 60 glowy or something like that, and it would just be like I thought it would just be like in this screen right here. I thought it'd be like in the info screen of the hero, like maybe somewhere on the bottom, because you know I've seen like concepts and stuff on Reddit, you know. So I thought it was gonna be like something simple, like okay, like a nice quality of life change. You upgrade your hero and you get like a little bit of ore. But this system is like way better. I mean, it's more cooler. It looks nicer. It looks, you know, free skins and the free items and stuff like that. And it's more like it makes you it basically incentivizes you to keep playing. Like it makes you want to keep playing, which is obviously a good thing, you know. Before you kind of just never really knew when to upgrade the heroes, or there was never really any incentive at all. Even when there was like the 5 levels per hero level thing, I mean, yeah, there was that incentive, but now there's actually a actual incentive to like do it now, and it's like every few levels, you know. How did this not leak? There's nothing about it. Oh, the hero progress thing? Yeah, they've been getting better at it, I think. I mean, a lot of us creators have shared our feedback about it, you know, about the whole leak situation. I mean, I'm sure people like when stuff gets leaked, but yeah, I think they've been doing better about it, which is nice, I guess, for us, you know. It keeps the surprise too. Keeps the surprise going for when updates get revealed, so I think that was nice. Yeah, I mean, I think they've just been better about it. They've been better about managing the stuff, you know, the leaks and whatnot, which is great. I think now they make ores more attainable, equipment easily obtainable, more upgradable. It can be a bit more aggressive on equipment nerfs. Yeah, true to an extent, but I mean, obviously we don't want that to happen. Worst update ever? What's the update about? I posted in my last video the links about how the new what is gonna keep us make us want to keep playing or keep talking about that. I never said anything about that. Game dead. Game is dead. It's so dead. Yeah, it's a better version of the expected update. Yeah, I saw the Nyx one, by the way. That's crazy, dude. 4.1. Is the update out yet? No, it comes like on Monday or Tuesday, I think. I mean, that's what I would assume because sneak peeks are on the weekend. Double-edged sword. I like knowing what's coming for planning purposes, but it's nice to be surprised. Yeah, true. I mean, obviously from you guys' perspective, I mean, you know, you would want to know the information earlier, you know. I get it. But from like looking at it from a creator standpoint, you know, like sometimes it kind of sucks because you're like preparing content and you're all hyped and then you see something get like leaked and then you're like, damn, bro, what's the point of me making this video? You know what I mean? I'm not saying like there's no point, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like at least from my perspective, it makes sense. But of course, people will want to know the update information earlier. Like for example, like today, like with the whole Clash On thing, it kind of was like, I mean, I could have mentioned it in my video. Judo did too. I'm sure he like edited that in the beginning of his vid, like the whole Clash On thing, because we could have included it because it's public information about the whole Angry Spell and the Ruined Witch. But obviously, we can't talk about the details until tomorrow, which is kind of awkward because it got revealed already. So it's like a similar situation to that, where it's like people already know, but then we can't say anything. So like, then I get asked about it all stream, and then I'm like, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like, and then people get asked, people ask me like 20 times per stream, and I'm like, damn, bro, I can't tell you, sadly. I can't freaking tell you yet. Sitting with like the monolith arrow, and then they like tease the monolithic epic equipment, and I had to be like, oh, we don't know what hero it's for, but it's like just how the game goes, I guess, bro. You know, I guess that's just life in a nutshell. No training times, game breaking event, looting armies often, changing the rank system, going from 1 week to 4-week cooldown, more wars, equipment match progression, more free sceneries, chest skins, equipment and more often too. Fixing the revenge button, playing into the jokes, criticism, feel like Hucky's really listened to its player base is nice. Yeah, the last year and a half, I would say, has been really, really good, bro. In terms of updates, you know. Yeah, this is like the state. This is like about to be the best state the game's ever been, and that's just a fact, bro. I mean, obviously, like when I say that though, I don't want people to think like I'm saying that the game has zero issues at all, right? I mean, you guys already know that. I don't want people to think like I think there's zero issues in the game. I mean, I can still name like probably 3 issues currently. Recruitment's still an issue, probably the biggest issue, even bigger than the war economy one, and ranked at town of 18 level and ranked as a whole for all town halls. I mean, also battle mode. Those are like what 3-4 things I can name off the rip, like in my opinion, that could definitely be improved. Hopefully they get improved after this update or whatever. But yeah, like when I say the update's good, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like a lot of people are so either this or that, and they can't like look at the facts, right? Like when you have an update, you can look at the update and it's fine to like some things and not like the other. You don't have to be like, oh, one thing is wrong, so I hate the whole entire update. You know what I mean? Like for example with the ores and stuff like that and the migration, yeah, it sucks, but that doesn't mean the whole update's bad. It's just that part is kind of a little annoying, or it sucks, right? But I feel like a lot of people are so quick to jump like, oh, my sandwich doesn't come with free cheese and I had to pay for it, so now I'm never gonna go to the sandwich shop again. Like some kind of logic like that. Like I get it. It's annoying, but anyways, like when I say that updates are good, I'm definitely not saying the game is like in a perfect state. Like that's another thing too I want people to get. Like the updates have been great and the game is in, like I said, I think its best state in the last 2 years for sure. At least in the last 2 years overall. I mean, you can make this like the argument of like Town of 18 meta and like ranked, like I said, but overall in terms of like progression, in terms of like more fun events, in terms of more free things, better seasons, more exciting events, more exciting seasons, better skins and things like that, it's definitely the best, you know. But when I say I think the game is in its best state, I'm not saying the game has no issues at all, because I mean that's not true. And if I said that, then you know I'd be capping, right? Because that's just not true. Obviously the game is not a perfect, but at the end of the day, perfection is something that can't really be obtained in anything, you know. But they can continue to improve. So yeah, hopefully after this, you know, I mean, honestly too, they keep releasing bangers after bangers, and we kind of keep wanting them to do more things, you know, but they've been, I feel like, on the right path lately, dude, you know, at least from before, credit where credit is due. I mean, obviously it's one of those things where hindsight is 2020, and it would have been, obviously, like I will say this too, would have been nicer to have ore economy fixes and nicer to have these things faster. I mean, obviously who doesn't want to have these things faster, but one of those things where it's like better late than never. I mean, you know, that's what I was saying. Like sometimes like it feels like certain issues are like almost at the point where they're not beyond fixable. Like for example, recruiting, it's not like to the point where it's beyond fixable, I don't think, but it's almost there, you know what I mean? Like if something's not done, or like something with the ore economy, right? Like what they were saying, like it's almost at a breaking point. Like it's not like where it's like people are saying it's dead or the game is dead or whatever, but sometimes it does feel that way, I guess, you know? I mean, I can even admit to that too. Sometimes it does feel stressful, so. But at the end of the day, at least we can know that they're still trying to update the game and stuff, you know? The way they do the video is weird. Yeah, with the sneak peek's true. How do you think the strategy potential is with the new spell? I think it's gonna be good for Sui's and stuff. Like serious to wrestle crazy Duke Fang charges the Fox and Jelly essentially. Yeah, exactly. What Duke Fangs. Guac is extra. Yeah, Guac is extra, so I'm suing them. Lucha might actually pair really well with Queen Charge. Is a very interesting concept. Yeah, I like the whole I like the whole ruin wish thing as a concept, because it really blends in with like Town of 18 too, like the whole rubble lore and stuff like that. I really do like all the controversy that we've had with Town of 18 and stuff like that, with the whole, like I said, meta shifts and drama after drama after drama. But I feel like overall though, big picture wise, I really like what they've done in terms of this town hall cycle. Like this town hall cycle, in my opinion, it feels more like I don't know what it is, but it just feels more thought out, you know, like the new troops, except for like the greedy raven, I guess. The greedy raven's kind of random, to be honest, but it's a cool pet, obviously, with the whole resource thing. But in terms of like the whole design, the whole like cinematic when you upgrade the town hall, like the troops and things like that, like I like the whole lore of like the manga, the angry spell. I feel like they've been really like, you know, thinking more in depth about, instead of just like releasing an update because they need to, they're kind of doing it in a way of like, why should we do this update? You know, I feel like that's more important because obviously problems need to be addressed, but it also goes with like how you address the problems to begin with, you know? So like, for example, Hero Journey, I like the way they've done the Hero Journey because it's like they could have easily just done like a simple quality of life update and then, you know, kept it very, very simple and band-aid fixed, or, you know, just done something not as cool as like Hero Journey. But Hero Journey seems like it's exciting and actually going to be like it's basically a long-term permanent solution than just trying to, you know, inject ores in different game modes. I mean, I still think they should inject like the ore chest and other game modes and stuff, of course, but it's one of those things where it's like a permanent thing and not just like a, okay, how can we get the fastest thing out and call it a day, you know? But I do like, I also do like how they're trying different things too. I mean, you got to be bold in your decision making when you're trying to change a game that's been out for over a decade. I mean, you have to do things that are different, dude. You have to change things up. I mean, you can't keep, I mean, you can, like I was saying this for a while, like you can keep doing the same thing. Like Clash of Clans has been a consistent game, so I'm pretty sure not whatever they release, obviously you don't want to release garbage updates, objectively speaking, or whatever, but yeah, they basically, I think they should just keep trying to do crazy, interesting things. I mean, it'd be nice if they also got like a collaboration too again this year. I feel like we're gonna, I hope we get one, dude. You know, I mean, obviously, but like I was saying too, like, it shouldn't be one of those things to also go off the point of like devil's advocate. Like, we shouldn't basically need a collaboration to want to have fun in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a hard thing to do because obviously people like, I've been playing this game for a long time, right? So how do you engage someone, or how do you make someone have fun that's been doing the same thing for like the past decade? You have to do something different, you know? Reels a new troop and spell will be available for Tunnel 16. I think this actually wait. We'll see. One of them has to be right, at least happening sometime. If you're maxed on 18, you don't even need, or you need your equipment's already maxed. And even if your equipment are rushed, and you'll still get some pre-levels. Just for everyone to catch it, I feel like there's a staggering amount of people with 7 got any equipment. There is. This many classic war ties for good clans on long win streaks. True, dude, true. Yeah, the classic wars could definitely be improved, and ranked and battle mode, and there's still a few things that do need to be improved on. I definitely agree, right? Like, it's not perfect, but yeah. Elements determines the 11-11 option in the climate league available for all war leagues. It's not going to be available in Champion League or above, sadly. It's not going to be. I was planning on doing a 11v11 in my main clan, but it's going to be like the 5v5. 5v5 wasn't available in Champion League and above, so it's not going to be available, sadly. Sadly, dude. But it'll be Masters and below. Ooh, what's up, D-Light? Yeah, early stream today, by the way. Using heroes with their upgrading is also nice. They should do another unlimited hero event. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was also saying some more stuff. Like, I was saying collaboration, and then I forgot what else I was saying. I was saying something else. I actually forgot. I was saying some stuff though. But anyways, man, you know, overall good updates. Obviously, I think the updates are pretty solid, And I do like, oh yeah, I was saying, like, if you're trying to change and break the mold, and you have to do things that are different. Like if you're trying to, for example, like Clash of Clans specifically is just such an interesting game too, because it's just been around for so long. And as much like crap as it gets, like it is crazy for a game, especially like a game like a mobile game, right? Like most people don't even even though mobile gaming is, I'm pretty sure, the biggest gaming mobile gaming, like platform wise, like PC, console, whatever. I'm pretty sure mobile gaming is like, I don't even know the number, but I could probably look it up. But probably like 70% of all games or something like that. It's like a crazy, because everybody has a phone nowadays. Everybody has a phone. Everybody has like an iPad, or you can play on PC too. Like, so it's crazy in like arguably the most competitive market too, for like phones and like being around for so long, especially like in just like the last decade or so. Like just really think like how has a game like Clash of Clans that's relied on like time and patience and being like a slow game, and now we live like in the whole hyper ADHD TikTok brain. Like it's crazy to think that it's still like around and doing pretty solid, you know? But it's one of those things where it's like it's been around for so long. So how do you address like the current player base with updates, where you want to also keep them engaged and keep them having fun, and then you also got to have a way of having you also have to keep having new players come into your game too, like no matter the amount. Like as soon as I feel like as soon as a game stops getting new players, the game's gonna, that will mean the game will really like not die, but I mean, you like ideally a game that continues having like players come in and out is good, because you're growing that way, you know what I'm saying? And then also, how do you get players to return? That's like also a big problem, but it's one of those things where how do you get them to do that? But I feel like this hero journey is like a good step too, you know? And if they do something big, then it'll be great. Oh, I'm actually full on ore or something on this account? What? Boy, no way. No way. Holy shoot, dude. How? How? Nice, dude. Oh, I need to definitely use this instead. Stacking cores and stacking chips. This guy. Any worse update? It's just trolling. Yo, what's up, Crinks? I'm just trolling, bro. This update's not the worst update. I'm just trolling like Reddit and people. I'm gonna make a second account so I can grind it up. Yeah, I kind of want to try to start a second. I mean, not a second account, but like a new account to see. How many accounts have you bought? 0. Is this Rage Bait? Yeah, it is. Mr. Glitch Chess. That's because it's intended for players who are falling behind. Same time, I understand it's not a perfect. But yeah, exactly. The game is ready for an influx of new training players yet. The show is supposed to come out still, right? Yeah, the show's supposed to come out. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I guess we will have to see, bro. I mean, like at the end of the day, if they keep doing improvements, then anything can happen. Anything can happen, bro. Everyone gets a reward except to you. That's a punishment. Sucks the new rank system hasn't been the solution to multiplayer because it's only been like 9 months. Has it been 9 months? Then everyone get the rewards. Turns out that isn't the case. Everybody does get rewards though. What do you mean? You're just not getting like the max rewards as somebody who's returning or really behind. Practically, has there been like other games in the journey, patience, determination, things like this that really gives extra items, skins, and more to play? Thus, it can suck. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like people are acting like they're not gonna get any rewards. You're just not gonna get as much rewards as somebody who's way behind you, dude. You know. Maximals, Town Hall 14 account. 2 hours I booked Town Hall 15. I'm already halfway through walls. Been 40 minutes. Dang, bro. Yo, Krings. By the way, I think I asked you, but what do you think about the update, or you haven't seen it? Like a year ago when we had to wait for troops to stop training and people would get stuck in Legend League and not be able to farm, like the game has gotten so much better. Even dude, it's crazy. It really is crazy though. Like that's what I'm saying. People like have like it's just kind of natural. Like people always want to know the next big thing. I mean, it's just human nature. We always want to know what's next. We always want to know what's next. Like we live like in such a hyper active, like short attention span world. But yeah, when you really look at it, like now that you bring that up, I really do remember the time when, bro, that brings back so many memories, because Yeah, I remember when you used to be like you used to do the fake legends thing, like be 4,900 and 5,000, and then if you gained trophies or someone dropped cups on you, you'd be stuck in 5,000. If you signed up by accident, you had to wait to get demoted. And dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy how many things that you had to like put up with, essentially. You know, I don't want to say it like put up with because like it sounds like we're being. I don't want to make it sound like I was like forced to play the game or whatever, because obviously it's just a game. But I mean, you kind of were. You kind of did have to put up with a lot of stuff, bro. I mean, you really did. So, like, obviously, it's kind of crazy to complain about every update now, but that's because I feel like the reason why. I feel like a reason why, maybe more so than the past, why there's it's seemingly more people complaining than before. Here's my theory, bro. You guys want to know my honest theory? I have like two theories actually. I have like several different reasonings for this, right? So obviously I've always like complained about the update. Like there's gonna be people who don't like the updates regardless, right? Like that's just kind of how it goes. But my dog's having a dream, bro. It scared me. Holy. Dang, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying, bro, because my dog was like barking in her sleep, like right next to me. When is the update coming? Maybe Monday or Tuesday. You gonna see when people were supposed to be already falling behind, we'll get even more behind. Yeah, I mean, like everybody's getting rewards though. Cricket used to be a game that trained patience. Yeah, for real though. Yo, what's good, Pidlord? Yo, Pidlord, what do you think about the update? What the dog doing, bro? She's like dreaming or something. Australia got a goal against Turkey. I'm not even watching the World Cup, by the way. Pro said got a tunnel 16. This guy, bro. Can't buy a console. It's against COS. What was I gonna say? Put up with a bunch of things. I was saying something and then my dog started barking. Why worst update? It's just a troll, bro. I don't actually think it's the worst update. I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something. I think I'm forgetting what I'm saying because I'm a little bit tired too, because it's kind of late because I've been going to sleep early. I was saying something. Damn. What was I saying? I actually forgot. I was saying something like I completely forgot actually. I actually completely forgot what I was saying. Holy. Players had to put up with a lot of stuff and I actually forgot. It's about UFC freedom. Oh yeah, the two theories thing. Yeah. Two theories. What was I gonna say? Two theories about. Oh yeah. I have a theory. I have two theories about. Yeah, W Mans, bro. W Mans reminded me. So yeah, I have two theories about why I think more people have been like sharing feedback or like complaining or posting more. And there's two reasons for this. I feel like in the past year or so, I feel like the overall. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know the exact numbers, but I feel like. Maybe there hasn't been like a massive influx of new players, but I feel like the amount of active players maybe has increased or something. I don't know, but it's hard to say though, because when you have more people sharing their thoughts and opinions, I mean, there's also the vocal minority too, but I feel like it's one of those things where more people have been at least playing more or caring more about the game, right? And it's one of those things too, where I feel like we've gotten to the point or the reason why people are so always critical now about the updates is because the reason why we can, I guess, afford to be more critical is because the last few updates over the past year have been really good. So it's like one of those things where it keeps setting the bar higher and higher and higher, right? Like, for example, Clash in a Time is like, I mean, obviously it's one of those things where you look back and you're like, why did we have training times in the first place? Blah, 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 blah. But you look back and you're like, how do you top Clash any time in terms of like quality of life, fun, and things like that? You know, how do you release an update that's better than that? So it's like one of those things where we're always thinking like, how can the game be better than it is? And the reason why we think that, I would assume, is because people actually care about the game, right? I mean, as much as people talk about like the game being dead, this game sucks, blah blah blah, like clearly if the game was dead we wouldn't be talking about it, right? I mean, that's obvious. Or like someone who always says that or like hates the game or quote unquote hates the game, I mean, they wouldn't be talking about the game. Somebody would just quit the game and then don't even talk about it, you know? So I feel like even though there's people who are always like sharing their feedback in either critical way or good way, at least I feel like deep down it's coming from a point or people actually do want to play and care, which I think is a good thing in some kind of twisted way. You know what I'm saying? Hermie Eagle. Yeah, I saw that post, by the way. I saw that post, by the way, about the 1000 shiny ore or starry ore thing or whatever. But the thing is that's true. Well, is it? I don't know if it's 1000 star. That is true. You're missing out on starry. But the thing is, like, people were commenting about that earlier, and I was saying, if you don't have equipment pre-leveled, you're still gonna get pre-leveled equipment. Like, let's say for example, right now, right? I have like higher level heroes, but the only equipment that I have upgraded right now are the ones that are in my active slots. But then everything else is like level 1. The equipment, even if you're not like if you're a max player or whatever, your equipment will still be pre-leveled to a point. We did the calculations earlier on the Clashify site. It would still be hundreds of starry ore you'd be getting essentially for free, and glowy and shiny. The only difference would be, is you would just be getting it in a sense of the levels. You wouldn't get it like in the form of like the currency. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the only difference between the returning player or the active player and someone who like basically the example directly, right? So someone who hasn't upgraded their heroes, they get to experience the full hero journey. Let's say for example somebody's rushed, right? Somebody's rushed. Let's just do baseline example here. Somebody's rushed, right? They have level 20 heroes and everything. They're not going to get any migration bonus, barely, right? They're not going to get much, but they'll be able to do the hero quest. They'll be able to upgrade their heroes. But on the flip side, though, in order to get those rewards, they're going to take months. It could take a year, depending on how efficient they are, how much they play. So the rush player can get their rewards, but it's going to take time, right? And they're not going to really get migration rewards because they don't have progress in the hero journey, right? That makes sense to everyone, right? Like, obviously, the way the hero journey works is it's based on your overall hero levels. So if you have a lot of hero levels on the migration period, you're going to get the rewards from the track because it's going to backtrack, right? But if you have no hero levels, you're not going to get that progress, right? You guys following? So you'll be able to basically get the ores and stuff by playing as a rush player, as a new player, whatever you want to call it, returning player. Now here's the thing though, if you're a max player or if you've been playing and your equipments are in a bad state currently, your equipments are going to get pre-leveled up. So in the migration process. So that's what I'm saying. The only difference is with the rushed or returning or new player is they'll be able to get the ore, the actual ore currency, the starry ore, right? But the difference with a current player, I need to drink some water, bro. The difference with the current player is they'll be getting not as much ore. They won't be getting as much ore, right? We did the math. It would be less. Whether you want to argue whether it's a significant amount or not. But the point is, you would still be getting the ore essentially. You just wouldn't be getting it in the form of currency. You'd be getting it in the form of pre-leveled. Right? So like if you get like 10 equipments pre-level to level 15, you do the math, that's like hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of respectively starry, glowy, shiny. So you're getting thousands of ore for free, but in the form of pre-leveling. You're just not getting the actual ore. So I guess it comes down to like you won't be able to make the decision of where you want to spend the ore. Like for example, Lava and Pebble will get pre-leveled, I guess. So that's the one downside, but it's not going to be the same. But the point is the system's not meant to the point is it's not meant to penalize active players. It's meant to like I'm muting a lot of yapping. It makes it so that it basically everyone benefits, but it helps returning rushed people who are not progressed more, right? And it's one of those things where it's like, yes, max players won't get as much.
Time for a good stretch.
Yeah, they need to stretch. It's basically one of those things where obviously someone who's maxed out will miss out on, they won't get everything. But it's one of those things where, like I said, it benefits, I would say like 99. I don't know how many people were Tano 18, but I would say like 90% of people, dude. You know? Yeah. You can make some very good points without some fair people with high level heroes and low level equipment. I think it's the only thing I feel like Hawkins needs to figure out is how have a balance with the clue side of things. Look to be fixed by just having rank battles or rank attacks, like being like builder based battles. It'd be nice to have a separate rank mode for that, yeah. Makes sense about the people who already made the progress, like for example, made the progress in terms of heroes. Every playing level 18 and hero, but their equipment was only 25%, is to be low. Yeah, I mean like, but what's a specific example though of that? Like, if they already have older equipment at level 18, they would still benefit from the migration process though. Like if they're not gonna get 0, they would still get everything from the migration process pretty much. More problem, a lot of people are missing out on Hero Quest content. Yeah, I mean that's true. The Hero Quest content you already completed the heroes, so that's true. But I guess you get to experience the Hero Quest content with like the 15 levels or whatever they add, I guess. But yeah, I think it's targeted for us specifically. Just having a benefit from it as well. Though being flagged as falling behind. Well, the thing is, if someone's rushed though, they're not gonna benefit from the falling behind mechanic though, because they're not gonna have their heroes upgraded. This system directly benefits players who have already upgraded their heroes. Like that's what I'm saying. The migration period is going to benefit people who already upgraded their heroes. Like that's what it's for, right? Like that's initially that's what the main benefit's gonna be. So, why is it the worst update? It's not, bro. I'm just trolling. Yo, Abdul, thanks for the rose, bro. Games that so much time really needs the goal, which I need some kind of recruitment system. Kind of lead towards the Eagles points, Ego adjust your points by new returning players. Yeah, I saw his post, by the way. I did see his post though. Admit it, guys. Sabrina saved the dead game. Sabrina saved it, dude. Our savior. My freaking thing is maybe I'll read through it on stream, because I did see it already though. I just didn't react to it on stream. But like the point is about missing out on the story or whatever. Like I'm not denying that. I'm not saying that that's not real. But at the same time though, bro, I mean it's not like you're getting 0. People are trying to make it seem like you're getting absolutely nothing in this update if you already have heroes upgraded, dude. Those of 10-18 should upgrade now to get higher value out of the update, especially for wars. Yeah, having higher level heroes benefits you the most. It does. It helps settle them out of one way or another. The community on Reddit's really angry. Yeah, Reddit's always angry though, dude. That's the thing, bro. The thing is, the difference between like Reddit and me, for example, is I don't really care about settling the matters though, because it doesn't really matter. Like people are gonna have an opinion about the update regardless. But I feel like the fact of the matter is this update is definitely good, no matter what way you look at it. Like obviously, yeah, the active players are not gonna get as much story, but it's like, dude, it's one of those things where it's like just because that's not happening doesn't mean the update's trash. That's the whole point of that's the whole point. You know, people have valid statements, but the whole entire point is the update's not garbage. But people are always saying every update is the worst update of all time anyways, so, you know. I don't really think it's a matter of like settling any matter. I feel like looking at it, like I'm not trying to have any debate. I'm just basically saying how it is, dude. You know, it's just literally how it is. Just say it as it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Anyways, the update is more good than not, dude. I mean, it doesn't really matter what, in my opinion, what Supercell does. The people are always going to be unhappy with an update, and then they say they're going to quit, and then they end up playing again, you know? So, it is what it is, dude. But the point is, I think this update is definitely, nothing's perfect, but it's definitely a great update, in my opinion. You know? Like, this update benefits, like, 90... Not even looking, like that's what I'm saying too, but a lot of people like to look at the update in like a one-dimensional, only from their point of view kind of thing. Like, for example, looking at it as like, oh, I'm missing out on all this story, right? And not looking at the fact you're gonna get the pre-leveled equipment, all the migration bonuses and whatnot. And then people like are missing out on the fact that 99%, like, not even 90%, like that's what I'm saying. I feel like so many people were trying to make it a thing of like, we're turning in new players versus active players for some reason, which is so weird. Like, that's such a weird thing to try to make the update about. You know what I mean? Like, they're basically saying like active players are being punished or whatever. I don't even know, dude. It's just such an interesting way of thinking about the update, in my opinion. You know? Like, if people are basically acting like you're not getting anything for the migration. You're getting literally everything besides the hero quests and the... I mean, if you already have the equipment, then you don't need it, obviously. Missing the old Christmas trees. Bro, hopefully they do a good Christmas season this year, man. You have a clan that my Tunnel 16 also can join. Do do clan leagues in? Pretty much 80% max Tunnel 16. Clan wasn't expanded. Yeah, you can join Termination clan. Me the start of the last update. Big quality of life improvement. It's like it's just not normal compare. It's not normal complaining. It's like genuine anger, like the A/B testing from last month. Yeah, but Reddit's always genuinely angry, dude. Recent equipment's like Monolith and Backpack also won't be included in the journey. Still gotta grind. Rocket Backpack will be included, I'm pretty sure. Group A's a new and returning player. Group B's active player. A/B testing 2.0. Bro, I think that thinking of it that way. I can't tell if you're actually rage baiting or being serious, but I think that's actually kind of crazy to say that. I know this this whole year. I just hate more levels. Yeah, the more hero levels is kind of annoying, but true. Yeah, in my opinion though, like in summary, dude, I mean, like I said, people are gonna hate an update regardless. Bro, like here's the thing. Here's another thing too. Like they could have gave all the story too, and people would still complain, be like, oh, only 1,000 story, only this, only that, only 3 hero books, and it's like people forget the whole point of like, what about 0 hero books? What about 0 skins? What about 0 ore? Like people only like to measure against the baseline of 0 when it fits their context, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like people like to make it like a whole active player versus new player thing, like one group versus one group, and then like, but if you point out the fact that like it's convenient, it's just convenient. Like it literally is convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like they decide when they want to test against, they decide when they want to have a baseline of nothing. You know what I mean?
Hippers LC just raided with
they decide
viewers.
They decide when they want to have the baseline of nothing, bro. They do.
Wormy OP.
Yo, Hippos, thank you for the raid. Yo, Hippos, what do you think about the worst update ever, dude? Worst update or what, dude? Sure, the people will still complain even if FC does a story, but that's because it doesn't actually fix the ore economy. It's just a band-aid. So wait, let me ask you this though: do you think the hero journey actually helps fix the ore economy or no? Or do you think it doesn't do anything? That's what I will ask you. Yeah, or are you saying that giving out starry ore is a band-aid solution? If you're saying that, I agree. Just giving out ore is a band-aid solution instead of having like a system in place to get it. Players are too. Dude, this is the duality of Clash comments. This guy said, "Did they nerf the Duke?" I'm fuming, and he said, "Players are too spoiled at this point." How ironic are those two comments, bro? That's actually insane. So disappointed. Like, did they even do anything? Yeah, this update sucks, bro. W Proby, by the way, Proby OP. What's up, Galaxies? Welcome in, Raiders. A lot of people hating on the update because it's trash, bro. The hero journey is just abandoned at best. Let's see if you're serious about fixing the war economy. They would double star bonus in wars. I can't tell if you're serious or not, dude. You're saying so. Basically, let me get this straight. Just confirm what you're saying so I can make sure what I'm dealing with here. You said no Termi, the hero journey is a band-aid at best. Man, a whole entire system added to actually benefit from upgrading your heroes is a band-aid fix, dude. That's got to be the most insane thing I think I've heard all day. I think you're actually rage baiting because that actually makes 0 sense. A band-aid solution is something small, dude. So basically what you're saying is literally the exact opposite of what you're proposing. You know that, right? You're basically saying they should double or you get from attacks and wars. And so you basically rather have them add this actually hurts. I can't tell if I'm being trolled or rage baited or what. Let me just get this straight. You're saying they should double the ore you get from wars and whatever the I don't even know what the hell you said. I gotta read it again. they would double star bonus and war ores. So you're saying they should just increase the amount of ore you get, baseline, instead of adding a whole entire hero journey process, which actually, okay. Anyways, if they did increase the amount of ores you get from wars and star bonus, that'd be good. Like, I'm not saying that'd be bad. Obviously, that'd be a good thing. But that's literally the definition of a band-aid fix, by the way. Just increasing the ore amount, but not adding a sustainable way.
Sure I get the least benefit from this update. I want to flex.
Delete your account. Delete your account, dude. That's literally the example of a band-aid fix. Let's just be honest. Doubling star bonus and ores would be nice, but that's literally the definition of a band-aid fix. Increasing the amount of ores you get from like participating in these things would be nice, but that versus having a whole system which can be improved upon repeatedly, bruh, that makes no sense if you're being serious. But on the flip side, though, I do think they should increase the amount of ores you get and stuff like that. I think they should. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that you'd rather have that over Hero Journey is kind of ridiculous in my opinion, because obviously Hero Journey is way better than doing that. Definitely not a band-aid fix at all. Like, that's definitely not a band-aid fix by any means. On the flip side, though, I would like to see them add ores, like ore chests in different places, and of course I'd want more ways to get ores. I'm not saying they shouldn't add more places to get ores. Like, don't get it twisted. I think they should definitely add more places in the game to receive ore. Like, but that's what I'm saying. The reason why I'm saying it like this with my hands on my head going like that, because that's such a simple solution. Like, it's such a simple band-aid solution, like just give more ore. But that doesn't address the underlying problems of equipment in a nutshell, right? The real issue with equipment, obviously, is getting more ores, right? But another issue is actually obtaining the equipment. And also, you got to look at these things from the average player, right? That's what I'm saying. I like to really bring this up like several times, because we're like the active player base. We really only see, believe it or not, whether you agree with me or not, it's just natural human instinct to see the update from only your perspective. And a lot of people get emotional when it comes to like things they don't like and they hate the update or whatever. But you really got to take yourself out of your own shoes and just look at it from like a more broader perspective, right? And be like, okay, why do they add the hero journey? It gives people equipment that they didn't have, they don't have to spend gems on, and it gives it to them. The benefit of adding something like Hero Journey, the real benefit, obviously, equipment is a double layered, it's full of problems, right? You have to get the ore in order to upgrade it, but you also have the problem of you don't know what you want to upgrade. And like I said, this is why I bring up the problems of equipment in general, right? If you're a super casual player, how many times, guys, do I get asked in stream, is the Monolith Arrow worth it? Is the Giant Gauntlet worth it? Is the Fireball worth it? And then players have to like decide, do I want to spend my metals on the equipment? Do I want to spend metals on ores? And it's one of those things where it's such a flawed system, because you have to decide between a broken ore economy of like, do I want to go and get ores to upgrade my current equipment, or do I want to go and try a new equipment? And having to make that decision, every player has to make this decision, right? Everybody has to make this decision individually for themselves, or whether they go and watch a video where they get help from somebody else. And that's the real problem. Like, there's several problems with equipment. Equipment is not just like, oh, there's hard to get ore. There's also the issue of even getting the equipment, or understanding whether an equipment is worth actually getting or not, right? So that's why I think Hero Journey is obviously the fact that you get ore and it incentivizes you from getting ore and the skins or whatever. That's all nice, but I think the real benefit from this Hero Journey especially is the fact that it gives you, or it gives players equipment. It pre-levels it a little bit so they can at least try the equipment, right? Because the only real way you're gonna know if you like, for example, an equipment, I mean, obviously you can watch YouTube videos, you can go and use whatever a YouTuber is suggesting, right? But that's why I was suggesting for the longest time too, they should add a feature in order to be able to try ores, like, or not try ores, try equipment, I mean. So you know how when you go into a super barracks, you can go and try a super archer? I kept suggesting that you should be able to try an equipment, because most players, they go and watch a video, but you don't really know if you want to get that equipment or not unless you can try it. That's why the boost was good with the Monolith Arrow too. But like I said, the benefit of the Hero Journey, it's not a band-aid fix whatsoever, because it actually gives you the equipment, and essentially it's like trying the super archer if you want to actually, you know, see how you like it. But instead now you get an equipment like Fireball, or you get like what, action figure, and you can actually, level 15 is not max level, but you can actually go, instead of like looking at the picture or looking at the video and being like, okay, this spawns a giant, and then remember when action figure came out and a lot of people were like, oh, action figure sucks, it just spawns a giant, like that's trash, I'm just gonna go and use invisibility. Because to us, to the active player, we already know these things. It's common sense to us. It's common sense to be like, action figure is the best equipment. It's a no-brainer to us, but that's because we're looking at it from our perspective. We're looking at it from our perspective. We know how to play the game. We play the game every day, but the most casual, or not even the most casual, just normal player, when they're trying to decide whether in the medal event, like I get asked every single day on stream, at least probably like 10, 20 times, do I go and buy the new equipment? Is it worth it? Or do I go and buy ores? Or do I go and buy this? So yeah, that's the reason why Hero Journey, in my opinion, aside from like getting the ores, like people were so focused on the ores part, but most people, I would say, don't even struggle with the ores. I mean, they do obviously, but most people struggle with the decision making of even acquiring the equipments. Because like I said, I was saying this in the stream in the morning, like I can't share the stats, I'm pretty sure, or whatever, but based on what we've been told publicly too, even when Judo had the interview with David, a staggering amount of players lack a lot of epic equipment. Like the average player, that's why as much as we laugh at them, the average player is still using Barbarian Puppet and Archer Puppet, because in their eyes, they're so like, they don't care about trying the new equipment because they don't want to spend gems, or they don't want to go and do the medal event, or they don't want to, like, to them it's just not even worth doing it, you know? That's why Hero Journey is so good. It gives them the equipment to actually try it.
Is we need to max everything if someone says it's OP. Not focus on what we have upgraded.
Well, that's how most people feel though, but that's not true though. People want to go to max the equipment as soon as it comes out. Raising heavily Hero Journey one-time ore infusion, doubling ore and star bonus ores will give a permanent buff to ore income. Yeah, that's true, but that is true though. I'm not saying they shouldn't do that, but as a free-to-play, upgrading heroes is a time waste when you have potions. Well, now it's not going to be a time waste of the Hero Journey anymore though. Wondering how Americans I'm wondering how Americans cope with the lack of motivation to learn other languages. I know Korean, Russian, Armenian, German, and French. You don't need to learn these languages because everyone speaks English. How do Americans lack with the cope of motivation? Wait, how do Americans cope with lack of... I don't cope with anything. I just speak English. Anyways. Come on, guys. It's just a cosmetic update. Nothing much. Not the same or some war, something that isn't a one-time thing. When you should go back to. Pick an option A. If that doesn't right now. Option B for that's for a day for the rest of your life. Which one's better? It's option B. Where's the Hero Journey? Option B is Bro, why? But that's what I'm saying though. Why? But I can't tell if you're trolling or not. But I'm just gonna say, if you're not, why does an update, like, be honest though, take yourself out of the equation. Why does an update have to be either or? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people look at an update either or. Why does it have to always be this either or? Either the update's really good or the update's really trash. Like your example, right? Would you rather pick 5,000 now or $50 a day? Why not both? Why don't they add a Hero Journey and they also double the star bonus and war ores, you know? Like I'm saying, like I feel like I'm not trying to like insult or like say that your takes are bad. I mean, you're saying Hero Journey is a banded fix, so that's not really a good take, but you know what I'm saying? Why does it have to be like either or? Why can't we basically have both? That's what I'm saying. Like, people are so fixated on trying to say that something's wrong or something's bad instead of just being like, okay, this update's good, but how can it be improved upon in a future update, right? Like, if I had to choose, I would take both options. I would want to get 5,000 and then I would go invest it and get $50 a day. Like, why? Like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people think about updates in a one-dimensional kind of way. Like, why can't we have Hero Journey and then, okay, maybe in the next update they add battle mode. Battle mode can give like more magic items, more ores, or chests. Like, it doesn't have to always be either or when it comes to updates. It can be a multi-layered update. It doesn't have to be like, that's what I'm saying too. Like, when the Prospector came out, obviously I think the Prospector should be a helper for free, but it's also a nice perk to have in the Gold Pass, because when you're a max player, you guys can attest, if you buy the Gold Pass, if you're maxed, why would you buy the Gold Pass besides the skin and besides the Prospector? Like, there's no, it gets to the point where why would you buy it, right? I mean, obviously you would if you like it, but they also have to learn how, they also have to make things more intriguing for hire players too, right? People like to talk about, oh, they don't do anything for paid players. Obviously, the Prospector would be good as a free helper, but I'm just giving you guys an example, right? But that's what I'm saying too. Like when the Prospector came out, I'm gonna say it for like the 10th time because I know someone in the chat's gonna be like, "You're saying the Prospector." Like I'm just gonna say it one more time. The Prospector would have been great if it was free to play, right? That would have been great. But the people acted like the Prospector was the only thing they would add for the ore economy, like the only update they would do. And it's like, dude, holy moly, like. Like people literally were acting, it's like acting like, oh, they're only adding the Inferno Tower levels now and they're not going to add the Expo level in the next update. Like that's the level of thinking they were at, you know? But like I said, they could add more things in the next update in the future. It doesn't have to only be either or. It can't just be like Hero Journey or double the ores. Like it could be both, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be only one. Even if it comes down, something seems to work is more important than a reward. Yeah, but they can add that too, though, on top of that. People still playing Fireball and Heroic Torture the E-Tracks? True, dude. True. Bookmarks and Home Village, like in Clan Capital, would be nice to be logged and make him prioritize updates. Oh, that'd be nice, actually. I like that idea. Anything else will come to wish people leaving the heroes at low level with how broken potions is? Yeah, like it just incentivizes people to do it. As a free-to-play, it's a waste for... Let me read this. Hold on. As a free-to-play, it's a waste for a builder for 5 whole days on a level was insane. If I ever want to catch up as Sano 18 as a Sano 18 player, which is still wait to go, in my opinion, as ability to catch up everything else. Yeah. I know what you're saying, dude. Potions are efficient, but upgrading heroes are also important.
I'm gonna have a stroke. The time needed to max out TH13 is 7 months, but the time needed to max out TH14 is 4 months, and the time needed to max out TH12 is 3 months. And by the way, it's in my name. It's the normal gamer. I'm a normal gamer.
Bro, just go to time 13 already. Stop wasting your time. Can you explain how those updates bad? No, it's not bad. I'm clickbaiting. I'm trolling. Whatever you want to call it. You should work for Supercell. I know you can fix a lot of the issues. Yeah, the thing is, being a creator and being a developer is not the same thing, though. But yeah, true. Put me on the dev team, dude. I got you. I'll make sure I add 1,000 story or to everyone's account right away. That way I can be beloved. Main problem was always we need to max everything if someone says OP, you know what they've upgraded. Yeah, but like people just think of like that for no reason. Doesn't be upgraded hero levels, pre-upgraded hero levels, or pre-upgraded ores or levels. I mean. I'm gonna come on the Hero Journey plan. The level to come in update is good. Fair to me, I agree. I should have done both Hero Journey and Devil Wars. at least you can agree on that, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it'd be good to have both, you know. It'd be good to have both. But also, don't you agree too? Like for the longest time, like you had to make a decision where you need to play. Like before, it was a really broken system, though, guys. Like let's be honest, bro. Now before this. So let's just also talk about like how the system was before, okay? Let's address this. So beforehand, you had to basically choose between I mean, he's saying about the potions, right? I'll address the whole potions thing. It is beneficial to keep using potions, but then it gets to the point where what if you run out of potions? You're gonna have rush heroes, right? And also rush heroes on defense makes a big difference. If you have rush heroes in Clan War, you're gonna get clapped up, bro. I mean, obviously you get clapped up anyway because it's easier in normal mode, but in ranked, having rush heroes does make a difference. It really does. I mean, you have like a level 5 Duke versus level 20 Duke. Who's gonna defend more? Who's gonna benefit more from the defense? Obviously the level 20 Duke. But anyways, let's talk about the ore economy, how it is currently before the update, right? Currently, you have to make the decision, right? You need to get Starry Ore, right? Starry Ore is the ore you need for epic equipment. In order to get Starry Ore, you have to play Clan War. In order to be successful in Clan War, yes, you can use hero potions, but ideally you want to have better upgraded heroes. And you need to have heroes in order to play in wars to win. I mean, not even to win, just to actually do the wars and, you know? I mean, I guess you could do farm wars, but that's a whole different thing. But ideally, in order to play wars, you want to have heroes not upgrading, right? You want to have heroes active and ready to use in attacks. Now, the downside is, if you want to actually upgrade the hero itself, you have to sit out of wars, and you can't get the ores. So now, it's like a double punishment almost, because you have to upgrade the hero level, and then you're basically not getting Starry Ore during that time period. So now, it kind of helps mitigate that, because while obviously you're going to be missing out on ores from the wars, it'd be nice if they add some more areas to get ores in the first place. Besides Clan War, by the way, like Clan War is nice to get starry, but it'd be nice if there was another way to get starry efficiently too, right? I feel like that's a pretty basic thing to say, but now when you actually upgrade your heroes, you'll still be gaining stuff. You'll still be gaining ore. You'll still be gaining magic items. So it's like before you would get like double punished because you can't use your heroes and you can't play war and you can't get starry ore ideally if you want to win, right? Like in a basic scenario, if you're not doing farm wars, and everybody's gonna say I can do farm wars, hero potions, blah blah blah. But like I'm just saying like in general, right? But now there's actually an incentive, and now it's not as quote unquote punishing to actually upgrade your heroes, which is great. Like, which is a great thing. That's an amazing thing, you know? That is quite literally what you want. You don't want to be basically, if you want to talk about being punished, you were basically being punished before because you can't play wars, and ever since equipment got added, it basically took double the amount of time to get equipment, and I mean, that's the real punishment right there. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't the episode I would never bought the Frost Flake? Term, you haven't talked about the free skins that you get? Well, I have, but just not now though. The Terminates Pro, Terminates Noob Tree. That's what this update is. At least people won't feel worth start upgrading heroes. Exactly, bro. Get the equipment every time. I understand I only have to go max level to ore economy is more friendly, free to play, but I get the equipment and someone say potions. This guy. Reason why I see when do hero journey double war star bonus is because it would never affect Assie's bottom line and 10 cents hungry for money. Bro, I feel like people who say that actually just want the game to die. People are so desperate to want this game to be like Clash Royale with the amount of comments, bro. I swear to God, people have like this obsession with like 10 cent and like every update's about 10 cent and every update's gonna kill the game. It's like, bro, people really, I feel like, fantasize about this happening. And then every time I ask for like an example, the only example you can really bring up is the Prospector. And besides that, all the updates have been banger. At least trying to go in the right spot, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people really want the game to just die sometimes, dude. Like, I really feel like you guys really just want the game to just die someday. Like, the way you guys keep trying to say, like, the logic is, I feel like, once again, one-dimensional thinking. Obviously, at the end of the day, bro, the game has to make money. I mean, that's a no-brainer. The game has to make money so they can pay the developers so they can actually go and, you know, code and work on the game and release the updates. I mean, that's kind of how it works, right? But on top of that, too, to speak from my personal opinion, too, we saw what happened with Clash Royale. They had the updates, they released level 16, and they lost a lot of players and revenue. So at the same time, you don't want to obviously prioritize revenue over player experience, because then you're going to have less players and less revenue. So basically greed is what would kill Clash of Clans essentially, which is true. But like I'm saying, people always exaggerate what this greed is. Like, I just don't understand. Like, people are always so desperate to try to make a claim. Like, they're just so desperate to try to make it seem like Clash of Clans is like Clash Royale. Like, and then I asked to give me an example, and they can't give me any examples. Like, Dragon Duke got nerfed because he was strong, and he didn't even get nerfed that much. People were like, Dragon Duke sucks now. Rocket Backpack sucks now. It's like, dude, it doesn't suck. You're just trying to use whatever the next meta is. I've been using Dragon Mounters like the whole entire time, even though they've gotten... It's like, dude, I just don't even follow the meta and I'm perfectly fine. But like I said, bro, I really feel like generally some people just actually want the game to just die one day. Like, I really feel like there's people who prey on the downfall of the game. Genuinely. There has to actually be, bro. Because, bro, the amount of people saying that the game is gonna... It's like, bro, obviously you don't want the game to be money updates, but it's like saying that when like everything happening in this update is literally free skins, free ore. It's like, I don't even know how you can come into this conclusion sometimes, you know? I don't get it, bro. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just not that smart, dude. I think people literally just want the game to just die someday. Like, I just really think that, bro. Like, these claims are just holy crazy. I mean, there's literally this update. Everything coming in this update is purely free, by the way. Hero Journey is purely free, and everybody's complaining. Like, what about the people who paid money? What about the people that were talking about the game being free then? It's like, do we not want games that are more free, updates that are more free to play friendly? And then we're still talking about this, bro. Anyways, Both pro when his internet works and new when it doesn't. Yeah, true. What's the cycle for equipment chest and hero journey? We don't know about it yet. It's like follows the same routine as gem cycle, I think, pretty much.
What's the cycle for equipment chest in Hero Journey, or we don't know about it yet?
It's gonna be the same
Sorry,
cycle
I
as
didn't hear you before if you already answered it.
it's gonna be the same cycle as gems and treasure chests, basically. Like 3-4 months or whatever. Why do you do so many hand movements when you talk about updates? Because I'm trying to express my opinion. I'm not a robot. You send the track to players who don't benefit as much. Happy for those returning. But we benefit a lot though. The suggestions are good, don't get me wrong, but I doubt I see whatever wants to resolve the war economy. It's a lot like the not being able to use heroes while upgrading problem that never be solved because SN needs the money. Yeah, but like at the end of the day though, the game is free to play, bro. Like you know that, right? Like I do agree though. Like the thing is they literally admitted to this though. It's not like a secret. The game has to make money. The game is literally free. Like what do you want them to do? You want them to sell you the game for $60 like most games do, and then you'll be happy, or what? I mean, they could do that, I guess. Like at the end of the day, the game is free to play, dude. It's like it's a free game. Yeah, you can pay money to progress, but it's like, bro, the game is free. The reason why the game is free is because people spend money. It's really that simple. Great if they gave us option to choose rewards from chests, so at least we wouldn't give resources 90% of the time as a maxed on all. That would be nice. I was like thinking the movie because people quickly became that I couldn't use them every day because I quickly ran out of shiny. I'm pretty sure about Queen Char strategy is dominating Legend League. Did you see that? Did you see it got like 100k views? Also, I like it broke the game and only gave like 20 stars a month at launch. Yeah, true. We'll do unspeakable things for more potions. This guy, bro. Pretty sure this arrives on Monday. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. Have you seen the free skins in the game? Oh, like for the hero journey? It's a bit Clash Royale. I quit that game because I paid to win that game. It came. I really don't want that to happen. Okay, I think you're rage baiting me at this point because your claims are crazy, bro. Game plan on what's the game plan of Supercell start with the fun of the game to force you to pay money or give up? Bro, I really don't understand this claims of like it's just so I can't tell people are rage baiting or they really don't play the game, dude. But this game is the most free to play it's been in so long, bro. It's not even funny. And this is coming from someone, like, you guys literally see, I buy the passes, but I don't even buy packs anymore. I don't even spend money on gems anymore. I mean, I stream the gameplay every day. You guys can see if I'm lying. Dude, I feel like I'm just getting rage baited because there's no way these comments are real, bro. Like, the game is literally the most free. Like, this update is literally free to play. Everything coming in the update is free. So how can they be greedy in the update? I just don't understand. It's got to be rage bait. It's got to be actually rage bait. You guys are rage baiting more than I am at this point. There's no way. Some of the games like are okay when you spend $100 on packs, upgrade your equipment and meta shifts every few months. Yeah, people act like Clash of Clans is like that. Like people act like every time they do a balance change, the game is dead. Like, how many times do they balance Electro Boots? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. People can give me one example of them fully killing off an entire strategy by nerfing. Like, I can tell you. I personally can tell you, the Druid got like killed. Besides that, what's another troop or equipment that got killed in an update? Like, I want someone to tell me genuinely. And then someone's gonna use like, oh, the rocket backpack, and now you have to use more spells to get the value. That's not killing the equipment. That's called requiring more skill, and not being able to get so much value from an easily usable strategy, right? Like, for example, there's a reason why Fireball hasn't been Radius nerfed because it actually takes skill and it's easily baitable. Healers can get killed, Teslas can come up, Expos can get set to ground. Like, with Rocket Backpack, there was no counterplay to that strategy. Flameblower, there's no counterplay to that strategy. And people act so, like, surprised when a balance change comes out. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's just brain dead. It doesn't make any sense. Like, people act so surprised. I don't understand. All of a sudden, like watch, people are gonna say Flameblower is dead because it requires 1% more skill to use, and then we have people who are like using Fireball that use like 100% more skill than that person. I mean, it makes no sense, dude. It literally makes like no sense at all. I find it so ironic. Crazy, bro. Actually crazy. These claims are just insanity. Rather SC quit monetizing equipment and monetize hero skins and sceneries, that'd be ideal. But Tensei, yeah, this guy's actually rage baiting. I mean, bro, but haven't they been monetizing more through skins and sceneries recently, though? I don't understand this, bro. I'm so confused. Have you seen the skins look like during gameplay? Oh yeah. They look like they basically look like the normal variations, but like a little bit better. Anyone saying the Dragon Duke strat is dead is being silly? Lol. Why, are you still using it or what? Meteor golems are pretty dead. Meteor golems are. What do you mean? Meteor golems are still used. They're just not the most popular strategy, though. I mean, they did get nerfed, but they can still be used, though. You can push with meteor golems, dude. Still. Meteor golems use the old HP back if they want to regain popularity. Yeah, so that way they can be broken again. I guess, dude. Maybe we should just release them broken again. Remember when the giant gauntlet started to fall off? I've been able to use mine since the stick was leveled. Well, you could still use the giant gauntlet by funneling the king in with the rage ball, though. It's just not the meta anymore. I'm missing the legends for months, not one time. Well, yeah, that's just because they're not the meta. But I feel like meteor golems are not a dead troop, though. Like, you can use them, right? I feel like you could still use them to get 3 stars. I don't think they're like when I think of killed, I think like unusable, not 3-able. Like druid, like nerf to the floor. Like, I guarantee you Fireball Meteor Golem still works. It's just not as good as like Duke Charge Super Bowlers with Heroic Torch currently. But surely if people actually started to use it, then I bet you it would become meta. I mean, it's just not popular currently. It's just not the most new and improved popular thing, I guess. Maybe we need a new equipment to make it popular, I guess. Apparently. Gauntlets uses Sick Horse. You can also use it with Rage Ball too. But that's the thing though, dude. I feel like a lot of things can still be used even in the old way they were used. I feel like one strategy that really was like fell off, for example, was Queen Charges. But that's because Queen Charges just came to the point where they weren't efficient and Warden Walk was just much more efficient. But now with the Monolith Arrow, that helps. So you probably could still make Queen Charge work before, but yeah, it's definitely better with the Monolith Arrow though. Yo, what's up, Harry? I think I'm usable. They're more like B tier though. I agree with you. Is the Clamorish event tomorrow? It is, bro. I forgot about that. Ooh, I forgot about that though. Bro. Dude, tomorrow's gonna be crazy. I forgot, dude. Wait, my bid for Clamrush goes out. Let's see. Oof. Oh, Clamrush is on the 16th. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Clamrush on the 16th. Okay, cool. Thank God, bro. I was gonna say, bro, damn, I have to make another vid. Yeah, so it'll be on the 16th. Okay, cool. Oof. Goodbye, normal gamer. Enjoy your breakfast, bro. When to buff a lava limb of a question mark? What do you mean, when to buff it, bro? Every different textures makes the game more fun than always sticking to one plan, to be honest. Yeah, true, but you can still use the same strat, though. I look forward to your response video regarding Eagle. Response video? I'm not going to make a response video, though, for a Reddit post. I'm probably not going to make a video talking about the... like, I only did that for the balance sheet, but I'm probably not going to do that again. I think it's a waste of time. Braz made a video about it. Oh, Clamrush? Yeah, well, it doesn't come out until the 16th, though. Is the Gold Witcher website just like a petition or something? I don't know, dude. It's an interesting website. You can use anything to use it nowadays as long as you know how to funnel and have good equipment. True. Running Fireball Warden, though, I'd have to stop using it when I eventually get to Legend League. You can use Fireball Warden still. Is this the worst ever? Oh, you think so or what? You agree? Or you disagree, bro? Be honest. Yeah, anyways though. Yeah, I'm telling you guys. I think when it's all said and done, I think this update will be like top 2 update all time, maybe. Not, I don't know about all time, but definitely top 2 update in the last 2 years. Clash of Time is probably still like number 1, I would say. Terms started the website. True, I did, bro. Guys, I have some news. I actually started the Bring Back Global Chat website. It was me. It was all a meme, dude. It was all a joke from the beginning. Am I gonna stream the UFC tomorrow? Bro, I don't think I could stream that. I'm gonna watch it though. You mean like streaming it as in like watching it, or streaming it like it as in streaming it live on Twitch? When is the June update coming on July? Yeah, maybe Monday or Tuesday, bro. But Monday or Tuesday could be crazy because Clan Rush and then potential update, bro. Watch and do commentary, but you can't stream the UFC though. How can level look more epic? I don't know. It's just not really equipment worth using when you have Healing Tome. You guys capping is a cool. Some does must start where we go a long way and alleviating that. Use myself as an example. I'm paying a player while they come in every metal event, play D in the legendary, participate in every war, and I still have half of my epics at level 8. That Eagle guy's got to be capping, bro. Yeah, I don't know. It's not even 1,000 plus Starry Ore, by the way. I'm pretty sure. It's not 1,000 Starry Ore. The Eagle guy's capping, bro. I think Dankin actually might be Eagle himself, though. That's why he's asking me to react to it like 3 times already, or like 4 times a stream. Wait, by the way, Termy, have you noticed how our bonus medal net steadily decreased over the years? We used to get thousands in 2023, 2024, and only get 200. We used to get thousands of bonus medals. Bro, I think you're the Eagle guy. I'm starting to think this guy's actually the Eagle guy. The amount of times he's exaggerated in the stream. We used to get thousands of bonus medals. Really? I don't think we ever got thousands of bonus medals, dude, to be honest with you. I think we used to maybe get like 4,000, which was like definitely more than the 200 we're getting now. That's a fact. But thousands? I don't know, bro. I think maybe at one point we got like maybe 4,100. But then it was at to the point where like basically it was at the point where we could buy 3 epics instead of 2, which I do miss. So I do remember that. But I don't know about thousands though. I mean, you were always only able to buy like 1 giant item and then one of the small items typically. So you'd always get like what 3,600 basically. I mean, that's always how it was. That's always how it's been for the most part. Yeah, I think this actually might be the Eagle guy. Like, because I remember that vividly. Like I remember that. I feel like I remember that really good. Anyone playing that we would have almost max come in that play that way. I think that guy's capping, bro. Went to say 1,000 mag during the Ghost Queen Gibbet era. That's what I was referring to. Well, you said thousands and now you're switching it to thousands. So which one is it, bro? But yes, anyways, to answer your point, yes, I do remember that. I wish we got a little bit more medals again. I do agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, dude. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that'd be good. Roughly 1,000. I misspoke. You're good, bro. I'm just nitpicking you because you're nitpicking the update, bro. I'm going tit for tat with you. I was a little trolling. Oh yeah, your message. My bad. I was like scrolling through the chat and then I have like the 7TV and I accidentally like deleted it by accident. Cause like I have like the slidey thing. I was like reading it and then I accidentally clicked delete. My bad. It was me. Sometimes like the little slidey thing I like play around with it when I'm like reading the chat. Accidentally. Oh, this isn't accidentally. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's because it has the slider thing from 7TV, so I scroll through and I like to like play with it. Look forward to tomorrow's sneak peek. Yeah, me too. This guy said, "Do you play Clash of Clans?" No, I don't play Clash of Clans. What is that? So we should find a way to make it look epic. The lava lamp of it. Why do you like it so much, though? Can you give me a low tunnel account? This guy, no, bro. Just make an account. What strategy are you using in Legends 1? I'm actually not playing ranked, but I'm using Dragon Riders currently. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing ranked, but I'm in Legend 1. But I'm not pushing currently. So. Okay, let's see. I basically just finished the medal event on this account, which is nice. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy, bro. Sneak peeks and then UFC and then maybe a Monday update. Could be crazy, bro. Could be crazy. Could be crazy, bro. Now I'm tempted to check Reddit again. Let's see. I want to see how many upvotes I have, bro. Do I at least have 100 or no? Did I get downvoted into oblivion? The hive mind might have downvoted me, dude. The hive mind might have actually got to me. Let's see, dude. Oh no, Reddit hive mind, dude. Oh shoot, it's actually going crazy. Yo, let's go. Yes. Dude, the Reddit post actually getting hella upvotes. Holy 43k views. Damn. I wonder if people just upvoted it because they thought I was like actually being serious about the worst update. They probably did, bro. They didn't read it, which it would be the most ironic part. I want to look through the comments and see. That's what happened last time when I made a post about the Dragon Rider being nerfed into the ground, and then there was people actually commenting and agreeing with me about it. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like there was somebody who commented like, yeah, bro, they just killed Dragon Rider, but they were being serious though. They weren't trolling. Like, you could tell they were actually saying that the update was gonna kill the troop. I want to see, actually. Maybe we should go back. Let me sell this. Oh my god, Mr. Popular. Begging on your knees to be popular. Begging on your knees to be popular. Alright, let's do this. This is the post. Worst update of all time. This is the most honest and heartfelt rant of all time. Dude, this gotta be a bot account. Bro, why am I getting ratioed? What the freak? Why is this guy ratioing me 320 to 263? The freak, man. What is that about? Apparently we can't read, know how to for the obvious sarcasm. The flare doesn't help. No meme flare. The fact Redditors unironically need proper flares to actually discern sarcasm is killing me. Not sure what's meant by rage baiting. Who cares if they're joking or not? Bro, Loki, this is the most fun I've had on Reddit in a while, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Guys, as you guys can tell, I think I'm having too much fun, bro. Before, I would not want to talk about complainers and like the whole update, but I think I'm just enjoying this way too much, bro. Because this is just so funny to me. It's just so. I think it's the irony of like worst update of all time putting this image, and then it's just so funny to me. Talk about rage baiting. Comments can tell sarcasm. I know what's going on. Open Reddit, so I have to agree with you because I only read the title. People get that I'm joking though. That's pretty funny. I think this is the Eagle guy though. This is the Eagle guy though. Oh, he said he said I'll link it in my comments and you can review it in your next video. I'm not gonna make a video about this. Did you watch the World Cup? No, I did not actually. I did not. This was Dukaja cleanse devs for a laugh. Is it a real post? Is it a real post or no? Okay, anyways, I read this, but I'll read it on stream. Nothing sensible in claiming that this is the worst update ever. Okay. I'm well aware this update is great for new and returning players, and frankly, it should have happened sooner. True. Who we're upset about is how we're getting screwed out of over 1,000 Starry Ores. Go view my latest with a link in my comments. You can review it in your next video. When you don't try to use this update, really benefits new players a lot as a shield against my points, because once again, nobody's upset about new and returning players getting low 15 equipment for free. We're upset about players with high level heroes and low level equipment are getting screwed over. Well, they're not, because they're going to get their equipment pre-level, by the way. So basically, they're going to get the same benefit as level 15. New and returning players are not going to get level 15 pre-leveled, by the way. This feature is going to go to people who have high level heroes and low level equipment, just so we're on the same page. That's how migration works. So new and returning players are not going to get this. The players who are going to get the epic equipment pre-leveled are the high level low equipment players. That's literally what migration is, by the way. Are getting screwed over, and we're also upset that this Hero Journey update doesn't really actually fix the ore economy, because it's just a one-time ore infusion into the ore economy, not a long-term fix. And then keep in mind, you can keep adding to the Hero Journey, by the way. I know you're being sarcastic in this post, but I had to bite. I agree with you, pal. The updated sub is fine. Problem is unfair reward because I'm max, so I get less reward from the new hero equipment achievement mission. What's the point of playing the game longer and have max hero then I can't use it? So I have the solution, by the way, for this, guys. So what you want to do, if you want to, here's what you should do, because apparently this is going to be more efficient. What you should do is uninstall the game for 2 months and then come back to the game and then claim the catch-up bonus, but you'll be like months behind. I mean, honestly, true. It's just unfair reward from players because they play the game longer and active. But you're already maxed out, so how are you getting punished if you're already maxed out? That makes zero sense. Hero Journey is supposed to say permanent that gives rewards people upgrade their heroes level. It's not that hard to give fair rewards to all player. You're getting the migration rewards. Hero Journey is not made for helping new players to catch up hero. Hero Journey is here to fix the problem missing epic and reward people for their hero level. What? What? Wait, let me read this right. Wait, okay. Hero Journey is not made for helping new player catch up. Then what the hell is what is it for then? What? What is Hero Journey made for? Hero Journey is here to fix the problem of missing equipment and reward people for their hero level. It does both of those things though. It rewards and it what? What? It literally does that. When the daily players get small reward because they already maxed, it's just BS reason is game achievement mission. You get the reward once no matter your level. Hero is supposed to like that achievement mission, not Hero Journeys for all player. Wait, so is I can't tell. Is he? I think he's a great. I'm so confused, but I think he's acknowledging that it's for both. I don't think I'm so confused, dude. This is actually confusing. So he's saying Hero Journey is for all players. Okay, I think he's saying the Hero Journey is good for all players, but I think he meant to say it is for catch-up players because it is, but I guess I agree. Roller coaster ride. Somebody said WTF. Literally unplayable Termy. Nice pick. Let me deal real quick. Lol. This is gold. Bro's doing it for the lols. Of course, dude. I agree. I saw this guy named Terminator or something, and I bought the Warden skin because of him. I don't know why I follow him. He's a really good creator when in reality he should be terminated. Ooh, nice one. Bro reducing competition. Okay. Don't know what that means. Do some sort of lead post about how awful mine of the sub. You nailed it better than my rants. Termy the Geek. Who's a good boy? Classic gamer geek. True, dude. Best I've ever read. You know what makes it supposed to be more awesome? Only 2% of entire confidence of Redditors. Only 100 million players never going to read this post and they will still keep playing Clash. You tell him. I don't think he read the irony of him saying this. I don't even think he read the post himself. I saw the title was about to unsubscribe and change my creator code. Damn. Send your video first summer for Judy and be the legend. I see him playing well for veteran active player who had max hero. Will comment max hero getting some more because of max level. When I see Hero Journey say help make the game better permanently. When old player get backstab not getting full reward, that's the problem. Issues unfair reward for some players because they play the game longer and active. Bro, but if you already are playing the game long and active, you already have this stuff maxed. So how are you getting punished? Hero Journey is supposed to stay permanent. They give rewards people upgrade their hero LV. It's not that hard to give fair. Wait, didn't this guy copy? Wait, didn't this guy say that earlier? What the? Wait, isn't that the same exact comment? He literally just copy pasted. He literally just copy pasted the same thing. What the heck? He literally just said the same exact thing. Okay, dude. Let me pull up this other post real quick. He literally just copy pasted the same thing. Bro, this can't be real. Okay, let's see this real quick. Okay. Let's see this. Let's see this. See everything comes in Dylan Danis jumped to Gilly in a wrestling match. Comes to kick him and comes this whole corner. Jump Danis. I didn't see. Dang, I gotta see though. A bunch of bots maybe. Or they bring themselves ad fam. Give 3 minutes and I'll drop a hot take about update. It's either for non-South and non-American group people. Because of the Eagle. Yeah, probably. Anyways, let's see this post. I already read it, but let's see. Or losing out on 1,000+ starry ores. I'm watching some content creators' videos regarding the new hero journey and the upcoming update. It appears there are at least 20 hero quests and equipment chests on the track, which would give players ores and equipment, or 50 star as a fallback reward, respectively. However, SC is denying players with high-level heroes the opportunity to collect such rewards under the guise that they don't need it. If you're a Tano 18, each hero quest chest would have contained 50-60 star ores. The equipment chest would give you 50 stars, when you only have epics. Missing out on 20 chests of 50 ores meaning actively losing on 1,000 star, if not more. True, but you remember the classified thing I did? You're getting the levels pre-leveled to you though, so it's not really that much. Many actively maxed or well upgraded heroes do not have a corresponding maxed or well upgraded equipment collection. That's why you're going to get pre-leveled equipment, which gives you ore. 1,000 star would go a long way with navigating that. Using myself as an example, I'm a paying player about to come in every medal event. I play in Legend 3. I participate in every war, and I still have half my epics at level 8. Another thing too is if you have half your epics at level 8, they're gonna get pre-leveled. So I want to clarify that I'm not against any catching mechanics. Did he just copy this message when he replied to me? I want to clarify that I'm not against the catching mechanics fully support SC giving new players. New returning players level the epic equipment ores so they don't feel so far behind the curve, or if reason to give active players even the fallback reward leaves a very bad taste in my mouth. Imagine if you bought the gold pass and your base was maxed. Try to collect the pass rewards and SC wouldn't even give you 50 gems for the books. But see, this right here is a bad analogy. So he says this example here. Imagine if you bought the gold pass and your base was maxed and you tried to collect the pass rewards and SC wouldn't even give you the 50 gems for the books that can't fit in your magic item storage. So the better analogy would be here is that your base is maxed, so you have to sacrifice the 50 gems and you can't actually have the magic items in your storage. If he would have said that, that would have been a better example. But then now he's saying, okay, true though, I guess. Same principle as a play fallback rewards and hero journeys needs to allow players the opportunity to collect their rewards. It's a bit weird how they equate hero levels to equipment levels. That is so wrong. They're two completely different metrics. Okay. Should I go through the comments on this? Does it make sense? Even max and hero levels with struggle with the comments. Not sure why they're relating the two together. Oh god, it actually hurts reading these comments, bro. I think I'm actually getting mad now. Guys, I think I'm actually getting upset, dude. I'm actually about to hop off this freaking website. It doesn't... Guys, you know that irony behind this is like people are literally actively admitting they did not read the or they did not look at the video. Like, I don't understand. The irony behind this, right? The irony behind this is literally them saying it doesn't make sense to me. You can be maxing hero levels with struggle with equipment, not sure why they're relating the two together. I wonder why they're relating the two together, dude. Maybe because that's the whole entire point of Hero Journey. Dude, that's what I don't understand. I don't understand how you're not understanding unless you didn't actually pay attention. Like, how are people not understanding this? They equate hero levels to equipment. Because that's literally what Hero Journey is. That's literally what it is.
Through the Heroes Hall.
That's the system they're implementing.
You can see we have a new journey tab. On this
actually hurts to read, bro. It actually makes me feel like I'm
how the journey works
getting
first, and then I will go to a different account where you can see the progression of
oh my god.
This tiny little tutorial, upgrade heroes to progress and earn rewards.
It's like this argument is this. It's like basically hero levels were useless to upgrade, and now they're giving you something for hero levels, and then why are they making hero levels worth it? I don't understand.
Looks like you've already made some progress, so let's claim them. With the update, there will be a migration process where current players
actually, I guess for maxing years of enjoying the game, they're gonna get migration rewards though.
There are a few things important to note, and that looks
oh my god, dude, they're gonna get migration rewards. This is so brain dead.
As to what you
actually hurts to read.
Through the hero track. Any of the loot-based items, which is the elixir and dark elixir, since you don't upgrade heroes with gold, and any of the ore will exceed your 70, and any epic will then get pre-logged in and gained any of the reasons.
So basically, for the people who are wondering why they're equating hero levels to equipment levels, right? It's because they're giving you pre-leveled
resources
equipment
you would have
levels.
unlocked on the track. You will then get pre-leveled equipment.
So this is why they're giving you this, so that way you can have progress based on your already. They're giving you progress based on your current progress. That's why.
If you do not have any epic equipment, you will get a bunch of these for free that you would have unlocked throughout the track.
How is that a hard thing to
reiterate,
understand?
Yes, they come pre-leveled.
Why are they equating hero level to equipment levels? They should never give anything for free anyway. Like, it's not a hard thing to get. If I have max heroes, we're not getting any ores, not quite following. Oh, God. I just want to jump into my monitor and do a 360 backflip into it.
And if you already have some of these epic equipments, but they are below the perceived level that Clash thinks you should be at for your Town Hall level, then they will just get automatically leveled up. So if
Oh, but this is 7 minutes into the video. I only read the title and went to comment on Reddit. Dude, like, that's what I'm saying. This whole argument falls apart once you realize that this is not even taking into consideration the update. This is not even taking into consideration the literal update that's happening. Listen to what he said.
epic equipments, but out the track. To reiterate, yes, they come
Listen.
pre-leveled. And if you already have some of these epic
So basically, right. Okay, let's go to the argument back. Many active players with maxed or well-upgraded heroes do not have corresponding maxed or well-upgraded equipment collection. Okay, let's hear what Judo said. So remember, active players with maxed or well-upgraded heroes do not have corresponding maxed or well-upgraded equipment collection. What is going to happen in the update?
Leveled.
Let's hear.
If you already have some of these epic equipments,
If you already have some of the epic equipment,
but they are below the perceived level that
isn't that literally describing what this exact scenario is? You have upgraded heroes, but you don't have corresponding maxed heroes. That's literally what he just said.
some of these epic equipments, but they are below the perceived level that Clash thinks you should be at for your Town Hall level, then they will just get automatically leveled up. So if
That's literally what it says in the video, dude.
Bro, that's why I don't understand these posts. Like, they don't even watch the videos or anything. They literally don't watch the videos, guys. I'm telling you, they don't. That's why I made the Reddit post, because they don't watch the content. They don't actually read the notes. They don't. Because they wouldn't have made that point if they actually read it. Like, that's why I said, why is it bad? Because it is. I didn't watch any single video and base my opinion on the headline or title. It literally, that solution specifically is literally being... Oh, dude, okay, let me just hop off Reddit. Because now before I was having a good time, now I'm actually just getting my brain rotted from these insane comments, dude. That's literally what's happening in the update, dude, by the way. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm so confused. Like, this is the same level... Guys, sometimes I forget this is the same logic where everybody just started attacking Sabrina when all Sabrina did was go on the Inside the Building episode and announce the globally thing and the ore economy, and then for some reason everybody just started trying to trash her. Like, if she actually did something, I would be like, okay, yeah. But it's like the same... It's like one of those things where I feel like it's just... People just talk about it when they don't even know, or they just... Literally, it gets announced and they still talk about it, bro. I don't even understand. Oh, yeah, let me see the post that you, Mark's posted. Hold on. My bad. I saw that, by the way. Wait, wasn't there another Reddit post that you said about the equipment thing, or no? I saw the game thing. Rose getting gray hair once that started leveling up himself or something. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying though. People were complaining about having high hero levels, but then having low equipment levels, and that's literally going to get addressed in the update though. That's what I'm so confused about. Like guys, that's what I'm saying. I agree, but it's literally getting addressed. Like, that's why I found it so ironic or like weird, where like the whole Inside the Building episode, people like talked like the globally and the ore economy, and then people were making Reddit posts about like the ore economy's bad. It's like, but they already addressed that, so it's like doesn't make any sense, you know? Kobla, bro, this is W free to play players. Who, me? Well, I think this update's good. Doesn't look at it. I want to give you more brain damage. No, I want to look at it now. What was the name of it? What was the name of it? I want to look at it. I'm actually not getting upset. I'm actually not getting upset. I was kind of getting like a little trolled though. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Because dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like guys, like that's what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. When I say I like the update, I'm not saying that the update's like the greatest thing of all time. The game is not perfect or anything, but it's definitely in a better state than it's ever been. You know, like come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, guys, hopefully this stream is not negative, by the way, because I'm not trying to be negative. Hopefully you guys know that I'm just joking about a lot of this stuff. I'm not trying to bring the mood down, bro. I know I'm Glazinator. I think it's all funny for the most part, but sometimes I'm getting like my brain rotted, bro. Okay, this guy posted 53 minutes ago. I should probably just clip all this and make it into a video, because this is a good Reddit segment, bro. I swear to God. Reddit's trolling. There's no like free rewards, bro. Rush Channel 15. Why do you want better update? Only affects Chad's town hall. Are you asking me or are you talking to somebody else? Like I was just running people asking for clarification on the update his post like he's an expert in the matter. He's telling me what the update will be without actually knowing. Yeah, he didn't actually read the update. Okay, can you guys see it? Okay, there's this Reddit post apparently. By the way, don't go and like I know we're like joking about the post, but don't go and like clown on these people, bro. Like don't say mean things to them, just in case that wasn't obvious, you know. This is all for entertainment purposes. Dear Clash of Clans devs, I'm a player of this game for the last 7-8 years, and I'm voicing my personal opinion. You might agree or disagree, and that's fine. I understand you guys want to make good content for the game, hopefully, but one thing has become very, 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 very evident, at least to me, since last year. Well, which part of the year, though? You guys are turning out soulless content, hoping some of it sticks. I have a few points. I still haven't grown into the wall design. Bro, why are we still talking? Bro, how? Oh my God, dude. Bro, this guy had this whole entire build up to talk about a look of a wall. Like, I thought he was going to say something about the ore economy. He could have something about recruiting. He could have something about the prospector. We're talking about the look of a wall. Dog, we're talking. That's like saying I don't like the jersey of Victor Wembanyama, so he sucks or something. Like we're talking about the look of a wall, and that's his number one point. that's his headliner. Reading the post, that's your number one. Like your most important point should be at the top, arguably. I feel like when you're. I have a few points. Okay, anyways. I mean, this is important, dude. It's soulless. It's soulless content. Having grown into the wall design of Town Hall 18 still looks ugly to me, but that's my personal thingy. But why is the design of Town Hall 18 so inconsistent? Why does it look like it was made by multiple... Oh my God, dude. By multiple teams that don't communicate with each other. Some buildings are made of one shade, others totally different. The Expos and scatter shots blue doesn't even... This has to be... Dude, this post has to be rage made. Dude, this is something I would make. This actually has to be rage bait. This feels like something I would make. This is like a post I would write. I feel like this guy's actually rage baiting because this sounds like a post I would write. There's no way this guy's serious. The Expos and the Scattershot blue doesn't even match with the blue shade of the whole village. Every defense path looks like an afterthought with no correlation. Dude, I feel like this is something I would write, dude. There's no way. Okay, let's take a look at let's address this concern, dude. As a dev myself, you know, I gotta go and make sure the game is operating, you know? So let me go and look at what he's saying. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. Dude, that's insane. Okay, what did he say?
Hi.
Let's see, bro. Let's see. Oh, okay. So what did he say? Okay, so he said the blue. The blue. What? The blue shade of the whole village. The Expos and Scattershot's blue doesn't match the whole. What? This guy colorblind? Yeah, I think that guy might be colorblind, low key. What? Okay, dude. Next. That's insane, dude. Shadows on the walls are off too. Hasn't even been 1 year since Tunnel 18. I feel like Tunnel 18 is already upon us. Okay, dude. That's how time works. It hasn't even been 1 year since Tunnel 18. I feel like Tunnel 18 is already upon us. Considering all Tunnel 18 figures are complete, this is too fast. In my opinion, personally not resonating much with Tunnel levels as much as I used to during the one we recycle. That's kind of true, I guess, because it comes out every year. So I guess this is kind of true, I guess. A/B testing, no comments. I personally hate it. What gives the impression Tunnel scene about players don't need a treasure hunt event. What even is your thought process here? The thought process is it's a catch-up event. They literally said that directly. See, moral of the story is you guys are doing too much in too little time. You guys have made a soulless factory that produces new Tunnel on XYZ every year. You not care about the player perception regarding these. Disregard all the players that mean nothing to you in mostly every update. Bro, that's crazy. Especially as new ones 200 shiny or total is insulting. 200 shiny? What? I think you meant to say starry. This is not a fix for the broken or economy. You made Builder Base, forgot about. God, dude. You made Builder Base, forgot about it for years. Made Clan forgot about it. I wish I had installed this game, forgot about it too. Then I wouldn't be frustrated about an online game and ranting on Reddit. He almost became self-aware for a second. I know there's no point in criticizing the devs who would say Reddit is healthy on Earth and move on to make soulless town hall and defense levels and shove it down our throats. Honestly, I am personally burnt out this game. I wouldn't play it if it continues down the CR rabbit hole, which I think is inevitable for all SC games at this point. If you read this far, thanks and have a good day. Sad thing is the devs will just miss it even if they do see it. What? I agree with you. Previously, everyone was given the same thing. We recently punished players who buy Gold Pass and everything. They double the price, so them afraid to play get discount. Like, what's the point? So this guy's basically saying he's complaining about doubling the prices, and then he's mad that free-to-play players get a discount. So just become free-to-play and get the discount yourself. Honestly, mad that every time I feel like fun. These skywriting levels every 3 months. What? These are the management questions, not dev questions. What? Love you posting on things you don't understand. AB said nothing to do with the treasure hunt. They have always done AB testing. There's just a time community decided to throw a temper tantrum, and at the same time, woman is set in the visible leadership position. Anytime you tell me they've done AB testing in the past, an example would suffice. Every single true event has a small percentage of people not get it. It's normally a very small percent, but happens. This is like a modern one though. An A/B test that happened like last year was so. This guy's right, but he doesn't give a good example. He just gives the newest example. So this guy says, entertain me and tell me when they've done A/B testing in the past. So one example would suffice. So I can give you an example. When they were A/B testing Builder Base, so they were A/B testing whether Builder Base should be unlockable at Town Hall 4 or Town Hall 6. So what they did was they wanted to see how new players would react when they're playing the game, and would their experience be interrupted by getting distracted by Builder Base at Town Hall 4 versus Town Hall 6? Because you want to be able to play Home Village, and then if they maybe playing Builder Base too early would distract them. So that's an example of an A/B test that they actually did do. I don't know if they decided to keep it at Town Hall 4 or 6, but that is what they did. That's a pretty big A/B test if you think about it. Had this history later, sophisticated data metrics, warehousing optimization experience since 2013. Yeah, the thing is, people can't even get it. I just gave an example though. Finally, complain about the metal event, Super Deco. Oh, is there another one? That should be sold. You understand? Please stop sending this to the devs right now. Thanos is right. I mean, I kind of get what he's saying though about like too many updates, but too many updates is like updates are a good thing, but it can also be a double-edged sword. So it's true. True, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. Some of the things, a lot of the things he said though were, I don't know, dude. The wall one was pretty funny, to be honest. I've been upgrading my torch now. I'll level automatically. Get it all. Just tell me what's the second quality of life change. What level of your heroes are you sure you're gonna get it? Anyways, basically, whenever you're using your code, you're supporting him. Usually, come out. I don't know what I use it for. It basically just supports when you buy something. Yo, Grubby with the 50 stream streak. Yo, by the way, I think Midnight had a 140 stream streak earlier. I remember that. I don't know if I said anything for it though. Anyways, though, bro, Reddit's a funny place, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the posts are pretty funny, dude. No cap. Very, very very funny, bro. Very, very funny to say the least. I mean, people basically come up with funny things to say. But everything aside, bro, like I said, this update's pretty good. Pretty funny stuff. DR Clash of Clans just a game you can quit. Yeah, like at the end of the day, bro, like I mean this genuinely, right? Like if you are really not enjoying the game, like it's fine to take a break, bro. Like at the end of the day, I mean, Clash is one of those games where it's fine to take breaks, bro. You know, it really is. Like you don't have to keep playing all the time, every day, every hour, and that's the thing too, guys, to speak really honestly here. That's what I kind of have a struggle with sometimes. Like I think some people are exaggerating more than they actually are saying, because like, for example, dude, if you actually buy the pass and you actually play daily, you do wars daily, you do star bonus daily, I mean, you know what I mean? You shouldn't really be that far behind. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like maybe people actually are not, I don't know, dude. When Sneakers will come live, I'll be live again in like 6 hours, I guess, bro. I think I need to actually end stream so I can sleep, bro. I'm gonna sleep and wake up, so react to the sneak peek, bro. I'll be live again in like 6 hours. I just realized, bro. I didn't realize I streamed for like 2.5 hours, bro. I was only planning on streaming for like 2 hours an hour. Let's see who's on, bro. Let's see who's on. Anyways, nonetheless, bro, pretty funny stream talking about the update again and attacking and stuff. Worst update of all time, bro. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll be live again in 6 hours, bro. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll wake up and talk about the update. I already have like my video scheduled, so yeah, man. I wanted to have like a late night stream though, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see how it goes, bro. React to the next sneak peek will be live for it, so tune in. I'm gonna sleep for like 6 hours or whatever, 5 hours, and get up. I'll be up like at 4:45, bro, so I can make sure. Tell me, where are you from? I'm from the US. Do they enjoy complaining more than playing the game? Yes. I got a question for you, don't leave. Oh, hurry up and ask me. I'll update. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this stream, make sure you guys leave a like, follow, subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in like 6 hours, bro, because I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll wake up for the update sneak peek. So anyways, I'll see you then. Hopefully you have a good night, and until then, I'm out. Peace.